Hi guys. Hi Antonio, what's up? How'd your games go last night? Pretty bad, not gonna lie. Oh no, what happened? I'm sorry. I got a different chill playlist up today. I realize I need to look into finding like more like mood setting music when we're not playing Pokemon. Greedent. Oh, is that what you were saying about Greedent? Just so that you were gonna play Greedent? Greedent he'd be a thick boy. I think Line told you about it. Oh, is that? Oh, I think we talked about it a little bit last night. Yeah. That's rough. Should we be playing historical Zelda music? Does that pass the vibe? Or this stuff? Also, if you have a free host up, I've never asked people to do it, but if you have a free host up and you want to host my stream, it helps with visibility, which is kind of awesome. !host to figure it out, but Box One, thank you for the follow. How's it going? I saw you Melissa stream last night. How's it going? Congrats on the but you won that hieroglyphs, right? Very nice. Hope you're well. Appreciate you following. Hi science teacher, how are you? I'm gonna give you a shout out while you're here. Is Mo still here? I'll be up on the screen in a second, y'all. Also, apologies, my voice is a little intermittent. We got the science section. Zagon Lord, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, friend. Welcome, welcome. I appreciate it. All the love. Thank you, guys. Science teacher is my new pal, who's an IRL science teacher. I'm an IRL archaeologist, and she's an IRL science teacher, and we love it. So they were playing Pokemon Brilliant Diamond last night, so we love it. Thank you. Yes, I'm so stoked that there's a great amount of paleo, archeo, anthro folks on Twitch that I finally found. It's very cool. It really, really is very cool, and I'm very excited to continue. That's what. So science teacher. I'm obsessed with your archaeology starting screen. Thank you, thank you. I'm actually in the middle of changing it. This is the first stage of changing it. That artwork in the background that you should be seeing right now with like the Pokemon and the dig site. I jumped out of bed, Andriella. I wanted to like DM you and be like, do you want to watch the stream? Because you said you didn't want to miss it. That was done. !art will link you to any of my artists, but Dana Mucci is a Pokemon and just animator, like artist in general. I've commissioned 3 different pieces from Dana. Fantastic artist. I think wonderful pricing. But this art you're seeing here for the Gearing Up for Adventure, that was done by my streaming pal. Oh, I need to change it because they've changed their username. They were Vanilla Ice Cream, but now they are Chili Cayenne, and I need to update that. But I'm in the middle of kind of revamping all of my art, so it's kind of all a hodgepodge in the middle. Oh, hi, Edry, how are you? But yeah, Box One, we've had a good connecting to the anthropology people. We'll see if Moogle gets a chance to come by. Chili Cayenne is the opposite of vanilla ice cream. This is true. It was quite a literal transition in the username update. Unite was BS yesterday. I'm very sorry. I don't know if I'll be around tonight to play. I was supposed to see a friend this weekend, and my sister called me and said, can you help me write my resume? So I said, sure. So I told her I couldn't do it until after my stream, but who knows what it'll look like. Happy Saturday, everyone. I hope you all are cozy and enjoying it if you're not working. I'm very fortunate to only work Monday through Friday myself. Turn that down a little bit. Also, if you're not following me on Twitter, !Twitter, consider a follow. I appreciate it. I have a poll up on Twitter right now because we do a specialized Nuzlocke here that I developed. That's not that original, but I've never heard the term before. That we call the Archeolock, which is a modified Nuzlocke specifically focusing on essentially only the Pokemon that in-game NPC archaeologists use. So that's basically any rock, ground, or steel type Pokemon. And I was wondering if people want to see me do an Archeolock in Brilliant Diamond. Brilliant Diamond is a great game to do it in because you have access to ground and steel Pokemon as starters. And you also have, you also can catch the, the legendary. If we were to do Shining Pearl, which I also have, we cannot catch Palkia because Palkia is hard water typing. But we can catch Dialga. You would watch it? Okay. It seems to be, I mean, it was great when we did it before. I just didn't know with Arceus coming out, you know, you might have to break it up, do the first half before Arceus and the second half after, maybe. I wasn't sure how to pursue Brilliant Diamond. All right. What's up, everyone? Hello. Hi. Happy Saturday. Let me turn the music down more. There we go. Hopefully that's not too loud. My voice is a little gone. I apologize. I have a sinus infection, so I'm very fortunate as a boosted individual to not have COVID. But you get a little cough, you get a little sniffle, and you don't take care of it like I tend to do, then it becomes an infection. So not a virus, but an infection. Maybe that's the same thing. Also, science teacher, you're gonna love this. I was talking to Mo, who is one of my mods here, about a secondary camera because I need to do this on stream at some point. Oh, we gotta rotate it. Oh my gosh. This is a... How is your hair actually perfect? Thank you. My hair is... I don't say this with pride. I just say it because I have plenty of terrible characteristics. My hair is my best feature, and I'm just very fortunate. So I hope that doesn't sound as a brag. I have plenty of things wrong with me, but like I got the mental health issues. I got all kinds of issues. I don't know how to put on eyeliner as a grown adult with a master's degree, but I do have very nice hair. So thank you. I appreciate the compliment. It's super faded right now. We gotta touch it up. You know, those kids I've been gifted over the year. Okay, so I started a job. I work in higher ed, like in admin, kind of. We work with higher ed institutions when I'm not like overseas. Like that's my 9 to 5. Archaeology doesn't typically pay the bills, so you got to do other stuff in the meantime. So, and also we've been grounded for 3 years. I haven't been on a dig site since February 2020. RIP. So I thought we were gonna get to go, but it's not happening. They canceled it a couple weeks ago. But one of my coworkers, so I've been at this new job for 6 months and I work in higher ed, and he found out about my PhD program and all the work that I do. So him and his wife got me this as a Christmas gift, and I was like, this is honestly, like, he was like, it was a joke, and I'm like, I know, but it's like kind of amazing. So I scream inside at all times, but that hair on fleek though, thank you. That's what, like, I'm constantly saying, like, wow, I can't wait, you know, until I can give up the ghost, but at least I know my hair will look good. What's sad is when I'm desiccated, when I die and am desiccated, there will be no hair for me to flex on the other skeletons. That's the trauma. That's the real issue. So anyways, we've got this. It's a rock and geode kit. I don't know too much about geodes. I know a bit about soil and dirt. Less about geodes. I can identify like charcoal and stuff. Not that anybody can't, but like I've worked with a little bit of charcoal, but anything like actual gems, I know nothing about. So we're gonna have to get a secondary cam so I can chip these out on stream at some point because this is fantastic. I also have little dino digs things too, but we don't know anything about dinosaurs here, for the record. But science teacher is, so you were doing space facts on stream, so you primarily like you have to forgive me, it's been a long time since I've been in a classroom and science was not my specialty. My friend was a science teacher, she was a big science nerd, but I was less. Is it like you have specialties in very specific, I mean, like I'm sure that like you can, I don't mean this in a derogatory way, like you can teach like middle school teaching or science or high school, but like it seemed like you knew a lot about space. I don't know if you focus on like any other things like biology or chemistry, or I think I'm probably getting into too big of niches. We support individuals in STEM though, all around. But that was very cool. So you probably know much more about it than I do. Probably much more because I know nothing. Hold on, did I miss chat? Let's see. Scream inside, there we go. Demand a wig for your coffin. This is what I will say. If I die, what's that? Oh, they changed their name. They're like, lay me down, bury me, and I don't know, whatever. Bury me in a wig. It's been awesome to learn new things again. I've got an archaeology major friend who has been focusing on applying for their PhD. Ooh, that's awesome. Box One, do you have like a specific science niche or not even science, but like academic niche? So you're just interested in the stuff in general, or is there like a specific thing you're focusing on? It's been really cool to talk to Melissa a lot because she knows so much specifically about Egypt. And honestly, I took like one class on Egypt, but most of the stuff that I've studied has been Egypt's neighbors and less about Egypt. So it's been pretty cool to talk about that. Yes, it's cool. Yes, absolutely. I recommend following anybody in this chat. Earth and space science. So I'm mainly good with geology, astronomy, environmental science. Okay. But since I work at a small school, I also have to teach other sciences like physical science. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. My brother he did environmental science a lot. He went on to do like forestry, and now he works in like landscaping. RIP, trying to find a job when you get a degree, LOL. But my brother was very big in like environmental science and conservation and a lot of that stuff. He's also like fishes and stuff, so he's really big on like fish population and all the impact. Like, I don't know the details of it, but it was only a couple of years ago that my brother and I so if you're unfamiliar, in archaeology you have something called a Munsell soil book. I like almost want to put it up on the screen. Munsell soil color chart. This book is $250 US. It's a binder. Like it's a binder. It's actually insane. This is it right here. It's a binder. Do you see this? This is a binder with paint swatches in it. I'm sorry, I'm gonna blow out my mic. Never been able to go to college for much of anything. I'm actually a photographer, artist, and graphic designer. Ooh, that's very nice. That's what's so great. I mean, I'm an advocate for education, obviously, but it's so cool that like the more advanced technology gets, the more accessible I think a lot of learning tools become. So we have some people who've been on our dig that are, you know, just are interested and they want to come and participate in a dig. So we have all kinds of stuff. I stopped learning science in school, and my 9th grade teacher, Mr. Boast, told me that if I couldn't manage to understand earth science, I wasn't smart enough to go any further. Yeah, that does sound like a bad teacher. My high school certification is in natural resources. Ancient Irish populations. Ooh, that's very nice. My European knowledge is very poor. But this is a Munsell soil book. I ask for it for Christmas every year, and I never get it. I think my family doesn't know what it is. But my brother does. My brother works in he works in landscaping now, but like he does like conservation and different stuff with that kind of related. And I asked him, I was like, wait a minute, do you have a Munsell book? Because if you do, I'm going to beg you for it. And he was like, no, I don't own one, but I know what it is, and it's very expensive. See, forestry supplies. It's a $227 like paint swatch. And you also don't even get all the soil colors. Like it's I'm not kidding. It's a binder, guys. It's not even a book. You know how a textbook is like a big thick book? It's a binder. So this is what we're going to rage about for a second. This is the Munsell soil book. And so you use it to like when you're taking samples and when you're trying to like just uncover different things and learn about different things. You will take like what I'll do is I'll take my trowel and I'll scoop up a little bit of dirt so it'll be on the trowel, and it has those holes in the picture so you can hold your trowel underneath it and try to match it to the color, and then you use like the graph to identify the color of the soil that you uncovered. Very mean, and now I just watch and learn somewhere else. I'm trying to think what I see, because for me, I mean, I love science, I always have, but chemistry was very, very hard for me. I don't mean this as a brag. I was a good student. I was an A/B student most of my career. Good student in honors programs, took AP classes in high school, and like for the life of me, I could just never understood chemistry. I tried. I like spent so much time. My friends would try to tutor me. Like one of my good friends, he was doing great in the class. Like, and he was like, no, this is how it works. I'm like, it is not connecting. It is not connecting in my brain. But my chem teacher was one of the best teachers I ever had. He was a fantastic teacher. Mr. was gonna say his name wrong. Brophy was my college professor, not him, but he was also a swim coach, but he was super, super cool. Is this Geology 101? We're talking about geology a little bit. We're talking about science in general. Biology was always the most difficult. I'm a science teacher, I still don't get it. That's me because I'm actually more of a math-minded person and I can't get past calculus. Like, I don't know if calculus is ever gonna stick with me. Everything else is fine, but calculus, actually I take that back. Like, well, yeah, pre-calc, like sine, cosine, tangent, all that geometry crap, that's a waste of my time too. But, yeah, biology I was pretty good with. I didn't like learn all the terms, but biology I did well in. But it was chemistry. But this is what I'm showing here is I'm talking about the overlap in science and archaeology is this demonic binder. It's a binder. You see this? Look, it's a binder. It is currently $227. And that's like what it costs. I remember when it was $179, but it's a $200 book. $227. $234 on Amazon. $205. Okay, I found it for $205. $312. Apollo's excitement is about to explode. Literally. We could talk about the science of that. But this is like a necessary like component of archaeology. And conservation and all, environmental science and earth science and stuff in general. If you're working out in the field. But I am poor, so I do not own one. I have supervisors that own them, so I bum them off of them, but I myself do not own them. But we'll stop raging about that. With calculus, you need a reason to use it, like plotting routes in space, which I can say that is not something that I do. All the other components of math, I always loved math. It was my favorite subject in school. Always fantastic. All right. So with that said, we've ranted about science. I hope you guys enjoy that. We'll see how long my voice lasts. We've been playing a game called The Forgotten City. And it got intense. It got intense last week. And we loved it. So it takes place. I'll read it. We can definitely, you don't have to have seen the whole game, obviously. I couldn't get past Algebra C. Took it 4 times and managed a C-. Love math too, but I could never imagine teaching it. I think teaching math is hard. It seems like I got out of school. I got out of teaching right before Common Core kind of took over a lot of education platforms. And it seems really difficult to teach a lot of concepts now, which is, it is what it is. But all right. So let's transition. We've got The Forgotten City. So also, Edry, tell me what you think. I moved my camera down a little bit. It was up a little bit higher last time because I realized that I was covering all the dialogues were appearing right here. So hopefully it will dyscalculia. My mom has dyscalculia as well. Yeah, that's always been her struggle. My mom has dyslexia as well as dyscalculia. I had to introduce her to the concept of dyscalculia for her to get diagnosed with it. But it's tough. It's very tough to measure those things. As the song ends, perfect. So I apologize for the horsey voice. Applied science and math is much easier. It definitely is. The theories are tough. So this game, yes, we move the camera down. We move the camera down so that we can see the dialogue was appearing right here and it was getting covered. So if I need to move it down more, we can. Yeah, that's what they kind of use the whole screen. So if nothing else, let me know if I'm covering something and then I can chat it or explain it. I'll read it, so that we at least have it. So this game, how's the audio sound? Does it sound okay? We died is what happened. So we kind of have to finish this little route. So the general audio is great. Thank you guys. So the general premise in this is you get to choose your path. If you've ever played Life is Strange, think it's very similar to that. It's very narrative driven in the way that Life is Strange is, but it's ancient history. So I chose the path of an archaeologist to start with. And I went into these ruins and then I fell down this portal and we're in this time loop. So I'm in this ancient Roman city and we're trying to figure out, they're talking about something called the Golden Rule. And so we all know the Golden Rule when you hear that, but they're talking about their own and some sort of deities that are controlling them. But so what we figured out so far is that, first of all the people in this city suck. They're all corrupt because they keep it's basically the concept in this game is all are held liable for one's actions. So it's if you live in this city and you steal from your neighbor, the entire city is punished for it. That's the general concept. Yes, one person breaks the rule, everyone dies. That's the fastest way to say it. Sometimes my students will ask for help with their math homework, and when I can actually do the equation, I feel so powerful. I do think knowing math teaching is like an unlockable skill. You probably have to pay extra for. I did die at the end, Antonio. We went on this side quest that I thought was going to take 5 minutes, and it took it over an hour, and we died, so we've got to finish it up, but that's okay. We got, whose arrow, who did we get? Was it Aphrodite? Was it Aphrodite's bow? I'm mixing up the gods. Yeah, I think it is Aphrodite's bow. So it turns things gold. So we've had that. Was it Diana? Ugh, I'm mixing up the Roman and the Greek gods. I'm so sorry. That's humiliating. My expertise is more BCE, less... not that this isn't BCE, but Greek and Roman is a little contemporary and a little modern for me. So I know some of it, but definitely not all of it. So that's the concept. But so here's what we found is that they're telling us we have to abide by the golden rule, but there are people in this city that all keep breaking the rule. Like there's someone blackmailing someone. There's someone killed himself. You know, I apologize. I should have put trigger warning on that. But, you know, there's people that are wanting to take their own lives. There's violence. And yet it's not breaking the golden rule. However, when I do something, it's breaking the golden rule. So we haven't, not very cash money of me. This is true. Literally. So we haven't figured out what's going on. But what happens is we can... like essentially we can go back into the portal and reset the day. And when we do that, we walk away with the info and the items that we've taken, but their knowledge is reset. So if you've played or watched the original Life is Strange, in the way that Max could, spoiler alert, rewind time, the game's been out for 6 years, the way that Max could rewind time and gain new information, it's very much, we have that same kind of like skill. So we'll venture back into the city. But yes, we have, we're going to load back in. I was doing really good. I didn't die a single time. Like I was honestly, it's like it's like you're the lead by example character. You have to be the moral compass. Yes. But they all continue to violate these laws and these rules. So I can't figure out why I'm the only one. And I'm new to the town. Like these people have been here for 7 months, right? We've also been trying to figure out how they all got here. There is a priestess who lives in the town and she seems the most virtuous. Oh my gosh, any Doctor Who fans, if you're new here, if you're a Doctor Who fan, you're lucky that you get to see this part because these are straight up weeping angels. And it's actually terrifying. Okay, so. Alright, we gotta give a little bit of context. We pause the game. Okay. So we acquired Diana's bow. This is a whole side quest we didn't have to do, but here we are. We acquired Diana's bow. What we found is that this bow, when it hits something, when the arrow hits something, it turns it to gold. Oh gosh, we need to give this whole backstory, don't we? It turns things to gold. So, there is someone in this city who was looking into why there are all these gold statues everywhere. That's the Weeping Angels, all these gold statues. They started, this is like a trigger warning, this sounds gross. They started trying to peel apart the golden statues and figured out that they were not actually statues, but they are people that have been turned into gold, but they are still alive. So they're called peeled statues. So, oh, sorry for my computer going off. They're called peeled statues. So they're coming to life, but they are begging me. They're begging me to put them out of their misery. So it feels humane in that way. I hate to say that, but so it's very, I don't know what the word is. It's something. So this is what we're doing is we're going through this whole underground and we've discovered this whole plot. We have 18 arrows. So if you'll see one, they're not that scary. It's scary just because I'm bad at a shot and them chasing me. But this is like the destruction of them. So look, see how he's looking at me? Just want to show you something. Oh, look. He's looking at me again, but he's looking at me from a different direction. The gold coating is only skin deep. So this woman was peeling the top layer off and reanimating them. So see how they move? I need to get myself a glass of water. I might have to pause in a second. Did you see it move? Oh my gosh, did you see it move? Did you see it move? Oh my gosh. So yes, they are very much alive. So, I mean, my ethical duty, I feel like, is to save them, whether that is, so like, this is, again, this is a little bit graphic, but this is one that was completely peeled, presumably. The woman that we've encountered has suggested she fell in love with one of the women who was turned into a statue. Are we going the right way? Or do we need to go through that door? This is the right way, right? Was it the door? I think you're right. You're right. You're right. Okay. We'll go back up. Yes, I think you're right. So, but yes, these things look at me. And it's terrifying. Okay. I'm so scared. Oh, wait. We're going to encounter her right away. Really? Oh, we're already here. Okay. Oh, we're going right to the cutscene then. So these statues have been whispering to me. I've been hearing voices the entire time. It's been guiding me. Like it's saying, like when I was trying to help someone who was dying, it said, steal the medicine, steal the medicine. So this voice has been talking to me. So we don't know if this is the one. The whisper is quiet. Is it too quiet? We can turn it up a little bit. We'll turn it up to here and see how that sounds. People show up to the stream and they're like, wow, I didn't come here for this. But it's, so we ask it, are you whispering to me through the shadows? Can you see that? Let me look at that. Okay, yeah, so you can see that text box, so maybe that's good. We didn't hear what it said. I don't understand what you're saying. Behind you. Okay, so we did encounter this scene once, but we're going to encounter the person who's behind this. Navia. And Navia locked herself in this palace for the last several months.
And you must be the wretched snake who broke into my palace.
How's that audio sound?
My experiments. And worst of all, look at what you made me do to her. This never would have happened if you just stayed away. You're going to pay for that.
Okay, so last time, here's what happened. If you attack me, we'll both end up encased in gold. Did we get this prompt? Still quiet. Okay, we'll turn it up. That's totally okay. Let's turn it up. All right, we'll see how that is. Tell me if it's too loud then. Every time we attempt combat, the gods say that we've broken the golden rule. So I'm going to say if you attack me, we'll both end up encased in gold.
Do you think I care about that? I don't care what happens to me,
okay,
as long as you get what you deserve.
This has nothing to do with me.
Liar.
I'm gonna try to go with this.
I locked and barred the gate. I left a message warning you all to leave me alone. I just wanted to do my experiments in peace for her. And now look at her. You made me turn the most beautiful woman I've ever seen into this. Look at her. She's in agony. All I wanted was to spend my last moments with her, to see her beautiful face, to hear her speak freely, instead of in those cryptic whispers. But as soon as I began my work, she stopped whispering to me. And now I discover she started whispering to you instead. What's so special about you?
The camera now covers the subtitles on the bottom. Oh, partially. She's a bit freaky. If we need to, let me know if I need to say them out loud as well so that we can hear them all. We've definitely encountered like much more pleasant characters. We've been in this side quest. Do we gaslight? Do we gaslight? I don't hear any whispers. It sounds like you've lost your mind. Or I think this is the answer that we go with. But I think it always prompts us to combat. Easy. Just finesse some kids and unite. Very nice, Antonio. Good job. Make sure. I'm sorry. I'm turning my chair here. Okay. All right. It's not just the statue.
What do you mean the same voice?
Be morally upright. Okay. We'll take the moral
I
route.
remember when they used to whisper to me. They did sound similar. I just thought it was because all voices sound the same when they whisper. But now that I think about it, they were all benevolent and seemed to share a common knowledge.
Seem to share a common knowledge. How about we do... Oh, gosh, you're right. The camera does move it. Let's move... Oh, I can't move it. There's no solution, is there?
Everything I've done here was... Wait. I see what you're doing.
What's up, Finton Arrow? Hello. Found you on Hover, and I figured I'd stop by and say hi. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. We are playing The Forgotten City. It is a ancient history game with lots of lore and mystery. We're in a very crazy scene. But welcome in. I hope you are well. Trying to steal her away from me. Were you planning to wait until I'd done all the hard work? So she's convinced that she is in love with one of the women who has been turned into a statue. So no, I'm not trying to take her for you. I'm absolutely not trying to take her for you.
You tried to steal her away from me, and now look what you made.
She's blaming me for her actions. I just arrived here.
Reason why I shouldn't peel you too.
All I want to do is leave.
What are you talking about?
Oh, are we getting a different route? I got trapped in tunnels under the city and came up inside the palace.
What? So you're saying you weren't coming for us?
Okay, cool. We didn't get these prompts last time. We've done this scene a couple of times. This game is like a time loop. If you're familiar with Life is Strange, it's very similar to that. Oh, I've never had any intention of hurting you.
All this.
Oh no. Oh no.
For nothing.
No. No. No.
God, I feel sick. I can't bear the thought of her being like this, and in so much pain. It's the air coming into contact with her flesh. It's
maybe
for
she's
them.
having some.
But the only way to fix it will be to break the golden rule and let it run its
Okay, well, what if
course.
she breaks the
At
golden
least that
rule?
way she'd be golden again, and we'd be together. All it would take is one little cut.
Finton, what kind of games do you like to play? I appreciate you coming in. I hope you're doing well. Wait, I can undo all this if you tell me the treatment. I'd be only too happy to imprison you in gold. Okay, I feel like we need to ask about the treatment, even though this feels like not the time. I feel like we're trying to essentially determine ethics, because if not, we'll activate the golden rule. The treatment, okay. Let's ask for the treatment. Okay.
There's nothing you can do. I have to do this. I'm sorry.
All right, I can cover her in gold again, or I can wind back time and make it so that I never came in here. I feel like I need to say I can cover her in gold again, because that seems to be ending the pain and the torment, which we hate to say. We started at such an intense time. The whole playthrough last week was 4 hours of calm. I do the gold. Yeah, okay, let's see if she'll.
What? How?
Okay.
Really? I'm not sure I believe.
Okay, okay, this is good.
But if you can undo this mess, I'll tell you what you need to know. But if you're lying to me, I'll break the golden rule and kill you and everyone
People in this
else
city. They're all so wicked.
Understood?
All right. Okay. Galatia. Should we talk to Galatia? Can we talk? It's not letting me. Can I only... All right, we're just gonna try to shoot her. There we go. Okay.
You did it. You took away her pain.
Okay, this is good. This is
I
very
don't know what
good.
to say. Thank you. Thank you. I swear I will never harm her again.
You only
swear
harmed what looks like
I'll stay
hundreds
here
of
to
other
keep her
people.
company. But these poor souls. What
Thank
can
you,
be
Andrew. That was good
done for
advice.
them? I've tried everything I can. I fear the only one capable of releasing them properly is whichever god doomed them in the first place.
Okay.
In any case, I must honor our bargain. The treatment for rheumatism is willow bark.
Okay.
I believe there's a pot of it already in the shrine of Apollo.
Apollo?
Now,
Where's
please
Apollo's?
leave. The door here leads out onto the palace balcony. You should be able to make your way down from there. Go, and never return.
Okay, we made it out of here. I would like it if you dropped your weapons. Just as a preference? Ugh. It's mapping for his next drone flight. Okay, do I go this way? Also, doesn't this look kind of like the entrance when we first came in?
What? Are you still here?
All right, I'm leaving. Calm down, calm down. All right, so we made it out of this. We can get out of the calamity. And we'll go back onto the regular. The regular story. Reach the front of the palace. Very nice. Oh, we've got our zip line that was given to us in ancient Rome. All right. So, should we can talk to the priestess and she's right here. But I feel like, so do they look at me? Have they been looking at me this whole time? Yes, now I can cure rheumatism because we like that guy. Oh, they're moving too. They're moving too. Did we know this? Did we know that they were moving too, or did they just get animation powers? Oh my gosh. Should we, okay, here's a question. Should we go confront the man that put us in the trap in the beginning? I'm thinking yes. I think I should go confront him and let him know that I got out of here. Are they all? You're not looking at me. You are the, oh. Oh no.
A golden bow, just like Apollo and Diana's.
We like Lucretia.
You made it into the palace. I'm impressed. How is Navy?
I think they've always maybe we just didn't know.
Willowback. I should have known.
Okay.
It was under my nose the whole time. That's very helpful. Thank
Lucretia
you.
seems to be
If this works,
virtuous.
It should settle Rufius down some. I have some right here. Could you do me a favor and give him some of
Yes.
this? He'll just need to swallow a pinch of it. I'm hoping it will avert disaster.
Yes. Okay. I will do it.
Thank you. I'm really glad you arrived.
I think they've
when you
always
did.
moved. Should we? Let's ask
Oh
her.
no. Sorry. I don't mean to worry you.
No, that
but-
is not normal.
No, that is definitely not normal. There was one other person who claimed she could hear the statues talking to her.
But that was Nevia, and she went a little mad.
Let's talk more about it.
she used to run the clinic.
The sound happened when you
She
turned
was a
away from the
midwife,
last statue.
not a
Interesting.
physician, but she was the closest thing we had down here. And she was good, too.
Until she
She was a
suddenly
midwife.
lost all interest in us. One day she told me she'd made some profound discovery about the golden statues. This changes everything, she kept saying. But I had no idea what she was talking about. The last time I saw her, the last time any of us saw her, she was muttering to the statues, like she could talk to them. And then she shut herself in the palace, barred the door from the inside, and nobody's seen her since.
Okay.
She's
You did
been
discover
gone so
Navia,
long
so.
now. We figure she's either dead or up to something so.
All
But
right.
I really wish one of my patients is suffering.
Okay, thank you.
He's become so irritable that the smallest things set him off, and I worry he'll end up losing his temper
Okay.
and lashing out. And you know what that means.
Oh no,
I
wait.
just know Nevia would know how to treat me.
We've got to.
Thanks. That's a shame.
We need to find him because we need to get there before the evening. And you're right. You're right. You're right. That sound that we've been hearing the whole game, it's the statues turning every time one of them turns. Ugh. I'm very spooked. Okay, where is Rufius? Because they're about to have the election. Wasn't it up here? It was up here, right? Also, just for the archaeology flex, as a reminder, do not steal anything, do not hurt anyone. That's my archaeological skills. Okay, he's over here. Okay, perfect. Rufius. Rufius! Oh my. I hear you.
Hilarious.
Horatius? Looking a bit troubled there.
Wait for this dialogue.
I
Still no
love
sign of
your
Santana.
clothes.
Slept
So
right through it.
exotic.
Don't be too hard on yourself. From what I
What
hear,
business is that of
nobody saw it
yours?
coming.
I've got a
Anyway,
cure
I
for
thought
you.
Stoics
Willow
weren't
bark.
supposed to worry about things
And
you can't
this will
control.
work?
Yeah, but
Oh, thank
keep
I wish the other men weren't talking over us.
Some relief.
I can do.
This
What if
is
she's
what
out
I've been
there
praying
somewhere
for.
suffering, waiting to be found?
Maybe God hasn't
Sounds like
abandoned
you're
me after
torturing
all.
yourself. Leave that for the gods.
Thank you.
Try to relax.
I've
Get some
been
rest. Tomorrow's a
In
new
a
day.
lot of pain lately.
I suppose you're
My
right.
rheumatism, these cursed statues always watching, and
I feel like he knows
Crisis,
more than
the
we.
it was too much. Started messing with my head.
He can hear the voices.
This is exactly what I needed to set it straight again. I owe you one.
God, more like an archaeologist from the future. Okay.
See you around.
Okay, so I was hoping we'd get more information from him, but I guess we won't. What's up, Nud?
Don't you
How's it
just
going?
love
I
springtime?
love your
Keep an eye out
clothes.
for Scintilla, would you?
So exotic.
So, is she not mad at me anymore?
Oh, you're here.
Because I have money now.
I'm so glad you decided to visit.
Okay, she
I'm
hasn't.
Aurelia, and I hope I'm not being too forward.
She's been
but
flirting with me since the moment
the
we got
moment
here.
I laid
Since the
eyes
moment we
on
got
you,
here.
I was.
How are you, Nut? I appreciate you stopping by.
intrigued. There's
If
a
she ain't mad 'cause you got
light in
money,
your
she's
eyes
fake.
I've
It's
never
true.
seen before. A certain love.
We've spoken to her before. Okay. So when I flirted with her last time, so she just spent the last 5 minutes flirting with me, telling me how beautiful I looked and how exotic my clothing was and how interesting I looked. And as soon as I said, "Oh, you're beautiful too," she said, "Don't talk to me." So she's an entrepreneur. That's what it is. So maybe we say not interested, because I feel like this would get the same effect. And the bottom option is don't waste your breath. I know you're a horrible person, but she had intel and she wanted me to pay, but we got money. We didn't have any money. We have money now. We got a ton of money, actually. So can I...
Stop.
Thank you. Should I tell her not interested? Be soft, morally upright. I just feel like saying, yeah, like, sorry, I'm not interested. Let's try it.
Why? Just because I'm a woman?
No!
Honey, it's your
Oh,
loss.
my word. No.
I take back what I said.
Oh,
Suddenly,
my
I
gosh.
don't find you so intriguing anymore.
Oh, my
Let's
gosh.
just forget that ever happened, so we can at least do business. So,
I agree. I
what
feel like
brings
not
you to
interested
my
is nice way.
tavern?
Okay, she's not mad at me. Heard any interesting
certainly,
gossip?
for 10
Peter.
denarii.
Okay, here's Tendenari.
Have you met Livia? She used to do my hair.
Okay,
until
this is
one
worthless
day
info.
She just snapped. This place has that effect on people.
Worthless.
Now she just stands around, caked in filth, muttering nonsense to herself. It's a real
Oh no,
shame.
now I have to do
Now
my
I have to
own
do
hair. Let's see what else she'll tell
I
me.
hear that if Malleolus is elected, he's gonna throw a small festival to celebrate, with entertainment and everything. Can't wait to find out what it is.
Alright, let's do one more time.
There used to be a midwife here, Naevia, but this place drove her.
Gosh, she's not giving me
mad as a
anything.
Maenad.
Love this is
Said she
love
could
that it
hear
says
the
caveat
statues
emptor
whispering to
on the
her.
wall,
Can
on the
you
shop.
imagine? Fortunately for
It does.
us, she locked herself in the palace weeks ago and hasn't been seen since.
Alright, she didn't give us any info.
Whatever you like. All right. See ya.
She didn't give me any
Salve.
info. Salve, salve. We still have to go
Citizen.
get... Okay.
Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold braying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
She won't talk to me. Oh, I should talk
They
to her
follow
later.
their trades,
Alright.
imitating
So,
their previous lives.
We have... Where are we at? I forget how we access our journal. How do we access our... Here it is. Okay. So... We have to create a time paradox to beat the game. Figure out who is most likely going to break the golden rule. We could say it's Sentius. Or no, wait, we could say it's Galerius. I don't think it's Galerius. We like Galerius. Galerius was there when we first got here. He's super nice. Yes, he has like a past where his family, like he was a child and he had to like fight for his family and it's made him angry, but I don't think he's bad. Decius is corrupt. Decius is the blackmailer. Lucretia. I don't think it's Lucretia. Malleolus is he's one of the guys trying to win. So, I mean, his name is Malleolus. He has Mal in the name. And speaking as someone who also has Mal in my name, Mal literally means bad. So. Ulpius. I can't remember who Ulpius. Malicious. I used to have a teacher. He actually used to drive me insane. Could it be based off the same root as malleable? Yeah, definitely. I mean, the prefix mal, M-A-L, it essentially translates to bad. Like, and so, like, my name means ill-fated. That's what it means. I love my name. I love it truly, but it means ill-fated. But yeah, malicious, malevolent, all of those words, they have that same prefix, that mal prefix that has that bad connotation. So yeah, they would, mine only means poet. That is much, much lovelier. It could also be, could be a misdirect, that his name is Malleolus. It's true. Malleable means moldable. That's true. Is it that? True. Ulpius. I can't remember who Ulpius is. Quincetus, the man with one green eye and one blue eye. Oh, that's right. So there was a, oh my gosh, so many things have happened in this game. There was a assassin in the city and we killed him. We didn't kill him. He walked into an unstable area that was not secured and he died, is what happened. So, but he had, now I gotta figure out why malleable has a positive spin. Numbers never worked with me. Words always have. I know there are surely other prefixes. Maybe it's the M-A-L-L versus M-A-L. I say that, but mine's M-A-L-L. Quinstius, the man with one green eye and one blue eye. I don't think we found this person yet. And Domitius has been intimidating voters to vote for Malleolus. Okay, so we've talked to, so Equesia is the priestess. We've told her all of this info. Figure out what happened to Centilla. So we really still haven't solved that. We have not solved what happened to the daughter, and we also haven't solved this, Ulpius. We have not been able to save Ulpius yet. And I would like to save him. How to make so they're telling us Malleolus needs to drop out of the election. Wait. What? Malleolus has different colored eyes? Okay, we're going to Malleolus. I think the election's about to happen. Figure out why Olivia is acting strange. And obtain a flower. Let's go talk to Malleolus. You can save him? Okay, we want to save him. That's Ulpius. Is that who you're referring to, blog? I definitely want to save Ulpius. Etymology says malleable came from malleus, meaning hammer, from the root melee, which is to crush or grind. Okay. That makes sense. I like etymology. It is good stuff. I got stuck on the game. Don't know what to do on this game. I was gonna say, not too spoiler. We played about 5 hours. But we did about an hour and a half. We went on the side quest where we were asked to get a bow. I don't know if you've done that yet, blog. So we did all of that, but we've figured out a bunch of the different connections, why the priestess has asked for, like connections of how people ended up here. We figured out a lot of those. We just found the cure for rheumatism. So that was part of what we did. We figured out what's going on with Navia. We have not been able to solve Ulpius. He's jumped twice. So when the day resets, which I think it's getting close to the end of the day, so we'll be able to get out. But we did just figure out that Malleolus has 2 different colored eyes. He's over here, right? Is he up here? This guy. I don't like this guy. Are you liking the game though? I am really, wait a minute. Let's go. Now we can use this. Okay. Approach, then use WSAD. Why is it not WASD? To maneuver in your view. Press space, move up and down. Okay. This feels helpful. Oh, we're just on the roof.
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and deeply honored to have been.
We jump in the water?
Your magistrate.
Yes, we will jump in the water. We've been in this water before. We jumped here with Ulpius.
And now, I may.
We're gonna talk to him. We're gonna confront him.
Scale the wall to my
He
villa
does have
somehow.
2 different color
I
eyes.
must remember to have words with that buffoon Domitius.
I'm not a spoilers, but I got really stuck on this game, so I
Why
figured
did
out
you
this game,
risk
but you
life
can
and
save
limb
him
to
in
see
some
me?
part. I got stuck on someone breaks the golden rule. I just can't stop him, so I'm stuck. Okay, I totally get that. That's a word kind of stuck in a loop, so we're gonna confront him on if he's Quincitius.
My name is Marcus Malleolus Gurgis. You seem to have confused me with someone else.
You have 1 green eye and 1 blue eye, just like the description in the execution order for Emperor Nero.
You mean my heterochromia?
Yes.
I am guilty of
The
nothing
current
more
TikTok
than having
trend.
different colored eyes. And I'm hardly the only person with the condition. Alexander the Great had it too, as it
Okay,
happens.
that's fine, but not in this
I
town.
like to think it is simply the way the gods have chosen to mark a natural-born ruler. Nothing more.
Here's where we get into science. What is the genetic mutation likelihood of having a green eye and a blue eye? This is so not relevant to the game, so we'll get back on the game. Because whenever I see heterochromia, I see brown and blue. Brown obviously being the dominant trait. And that makes sense. But green and blue, that seems like a true scientific phenomenon. Like I'm thinking like 0.0000001% of all people would have this. Anyways, we'll get back to it. For the science nerds here. Oh no, apparently Quincitius also suffers from delusions of grandeur. We're gonna go with, did you talk to him? Did you talk to the woman first before you talked to him? Which woman? Do you know which woman? Right, so that's right. I was actually explaining the, what is the term? For these charts that you make for genetics, for the box. Pungent square, is that what it is? Pungent square for the science teacher? Pungent square. I was talking to my mom about it because, again, sorry, we're gonna get off on a tangent. We tagged the streams educational because we do go off on science and archaeology tangents. Punnett square. Punnett square. Thank you, Nod. Thank you. I'm not a full-on scientist. A Punnett square, yes. I was explaining to my mother. We'll talk about this real quick and then we'll get back to it. So my mother, if you want to know the genetic makeup, my mother has AB negative blood. The rarest blood. She also has Rh negative blood factor, which is rarer than Rh positive. My dad has O positive and Rh positive. And we spent a whole a pungent square. Pungent square. It's true, it is pungent. So, but we had this whole big discussion on the genetics of what it would take for, not only for my mom to have literally like the rarest blood in the world, and then also to be with my father who has like the most common blood in the world, but how that would impact, there are 4 of us biological children, how that would impact like all of our genetic makeup, because it's truly like the rarest and the most common, and my mom truly has like the rarest blood. She used to give blood all the time because they would call her and be like, we need your blood, like we need it. But yeah, it's like super cool. Anyways, it does. Pungent is a stinky word. That's why I said pungent. I can never remember what they're called. I just remember doing them. But yeah, but again, both blue and green are considered recessive traits, are they not? Green even more so? Like, what is it? Like, less than 1% of the world has green eyes? But so to have 1 blue eye and 1 green eye, that feels incredibly rare, as opposed to like 1 brown eye and 1 blue eye. So with that, I'm gonna say I can't prove it yet.
Unlikely, because it simply isn't true. Now, was there something
Are purple
else you
eyes even
wanted?
real? Are they? Are they actually real? I'm waiting to withdraw from the election.
Are you insane? You barge into my villa uninvited and then make outrageous
9% for green,
demands?
27% for blue. Okay.
Why would I withdraw from an election I'm bound to win?
I'm not gonna say I'm gonna kill him, because as soon as you win, you're going to break the golden
Don't
rule.
talk nonsense. There's no such thing as the golden rule.
Okay, that didn't work. You're going to arrest Sentius for treason and sentence him to death by gladiatorial combat.
How?
Say assassination and all
possibly
rulers
know
get
that?
assassinated. Natural purple eyes are possible. There are many different shades of blue, and the grays out there, and many in-between colors, although very rare. Some people have natural pigmentation that can be violet. That makes sense. All right. How could you possibly know that? Because I'm going to say none of your business. Oh, what if I say Domitius told me? It's true. He was talking, I was just like Caesar. He's talking about, he thinks he's all shot. Moral. Okay, but when I lie, it doesn't activate the golden rule. So the golden rule obviously has nothing to do with lying. All right, we'll say none of your business.
I don't know how you know about my plans, but I'm absolutely sure Sentius is involved somehow.
Keeping me
And
moral.
now, I'm going to enjoy watching Domitius kill him even more. Now, get out of here. You outstayed your very limited welcome.
Physical rule breaking. What will happen if I try to talk to him again?
Get out of my villa before I have Domitius throw you out.
Okay, so he won't talk to me. I forget how we leave again. We have to like... It's true. Well, but again, also, Navia, spoiler alert for anybody who doesn't want to know, Navia was skinning people alive.
Still here.
I'm trying to find my way out, bro. I forget how to get out of your house.
Thank you.
I'm your moral angel on your shoulder. Hi, Violet. How are ya?
Deeply honored to have been
Okay.
elected
So,
magistrate.
that didn't actually complete the objective. We can start telling Sentius that we suspect people, but I don't think we should tell him anything yet. It says figure out who is most likely to break the golden rule, and we haven't figured that out left. That's what we climbed up. We climbed up this. Or did you see more?
And now
We did hear him.
I make this solemn promise to
We did hear him do the speech when we jumped in the first time, and it stayed the same.
Now, I make this solemn promise to you, good citizens. Under my leadership, you will finally enjoy the freedom.
So, and again, for a little bit of context for those who may have not seen the first part. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I did half my health. Love that. We were playing Forewarned last night, which is like an Egyptology version of Faz in a lot of ways. Okay. Oh, should we go down in the cavern and use a golden arrow on the guy down there? Egypt, just Egypt. But we were playing Egyptian Phasmophobia last night. It's called Forewarned. It's a fantastic game. But we were just jumping off the platform, and I was like, you guys aren't taking fall damage? And they were like, no. And I'm like, what? So I forgot for a second. In the early part of the game, we can go down there. I'm gonna wait till I heal a little bit. But they told us like, oh, there's a guy down here and he's crazy. And we went down here and
Hey, you're not thinking about going into the cistern, are you?
Not this guy. I know about your
Well,
creature, don't worry
it's
about
your
me.
funeral.
Mr. Watermelon Head. I have a lot of damage. I didn't realize it would do that much. I guess that makes sense. You're not thinking about seeing you. That's right. You, bro. So he is one of these creatures. So we could take him out. Do you think we should? Yes. Okay. I'm guessing that if we reset the day... Oh, when the day resets.
Thank you.
Oh, he said thank you. Oh, I feel good. Kick. Yeetus. So maybe we can explore this place a little better. Okay, so yeah, so blog this. We found this in the very beginning, and we were running around looking like an idiot. This is like one of the townspeople. This is one of the people who lived in the city. And he was down here. He just chases you around these caverns. I don't know if there's anything of I mean, this looks significant. Okay, we'll take the money. Crushed creature. An emaciated human-like creature spattered in gold. It appears to have been crushed to death while entering the cistern from the cave beyond. Yes, I see the arrows too. We will take those. This game, my favorite part about this game is they recognize that the players are not necessarily combat players, so they're giving us new arrows at every time. Oh yeah, absolutely. I hope you're enjoying the game. I'm really truly loving this game. I don't know if there's anything significant. Oh, LOL. Can we go out of that? Can we go in here? like something bad is about to happen. So we're in the aqueducts. We love that. Instead, you don't see anything significant. Try me. Oh, more money. Okay, so this one's moving too. Hello. I cannot believe we didn't notice this. The priestess? Lunar pendant. What is that? There's a Latin inscription on the back which reads Sen Dia Def. Oh, we taking this. Sen Dia. Is that... what would that mean? Okay, so it's definitely nice that we can explore this a little bit and not be chased. Because if you go down here... So, Blog, if you go down in here, what happens... Oh, we did not go over here. He just chases you around. So, in theory, you could outrun him. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. We know what to do here. Oh, another... Yes, thank you. He was always like chasing me, so I was just like, ah, ah. We couldn't get anywhere. Okay, we're in these aqueducts, so that's nice. We also have incredible jumping skills. We love that. This is... What's this? Ooh, I just got an achievement. Treasure Hunter. Do we have enough for 1,000? How much do we have? We have 1,800. It means without a day. Oh yeah, Blog, you definitely need to go ahead here. Because that was my question. So when we did that whole side quest, we got a ton of money. And it's 1,000 that some of those people got indentured over, right? So now do we have enough to save? Is this how we could save Ulpius? Is because we have enough money to pay off his debt? Now watch me do my dance and these $1,000 armor. That's a ton of money. We were already at 1,000, but still. We don't have 2,000. But we saved her by healing her. I don't know if there's anything else to... I'm glad we came back down here. This was good. This was good. That feels like everything. I'm sorry I kicked you, my dude. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Let me just hang on to this and fire this real quick. I'll fire that one too while we're at it. Okay, sick. Eat? I am acrobatic. I gotta tell you, look, I work with a lot of archaeologists in the field. We are not this acrobatic. Just throwing that out there. Parkour indeed. If you want to get more money, talk to the guys. Helps you get the bow. He will give you 5,000. So we did the side quest with him with the bow where he backstabbed us without giving too many spoilers. But he's gonna give us more money. We also stole medicine from him in the beginning, so. Who is that? Who is that? Is that Scintilla? Who is that? I know you guys can't see this because it's my Steam achievement. I just unlocked the Steam achievement, Italian Plumber. This game, devs, if you ever watch my playthrough or any of my content, I hope that you know that everything from naming the first character Karen to memes to Italian Plumber, like I appreciate these little nice little touches that you gave us all. It's a me, Mario. Who is this? Oh gosh. That statue looks familiar. Should we go in the water? Yeah, she's tied up. Oh yeah. Hello. Who is this?
You. Who are you?
Who are you?
Did he send you?
No.
Do you know you're here?
You have to help me escape before that monster comes back. I'm Centilla. I found a way out through the Gate of Horn, but it's locked. So I told him about it, and instead of helping me escape, he locked me up. He wants to keep us all here forever, or until we're turned to gold. He's a monster.
Until it isn't in
So
Malleolis's.
we can kill him and take
She is
his
pretty.
key. Sentius, my adoptive father.
They're all
He's
bad.
helped me.
It's a me,
I'm
Karen. It's a me, a
frustrated
manager.
by him.
My adoptive father.
I don't know. He said the gods are on his side because they don't want us to escape.
I didn't know she was
either.
tied up. You helped me a lot. Help you stay. Oh, no worries, no worries. I'm glad. I'm glad.
Behind me, there's an aqueduct tunnel bringing
Okay.
water from outside the city. So it
This
should
is
lead
why
us
we always
outside.
investigate
The only
aqueducts,
problem
friends.
is it's barred by a heavy locked gate, and he has the only
But
key.
yeah, we'll see if we can find the guy to get more money.
I'm going to take that key from around his neck.
Okay.
Even
So she wants
if
to
it
kill him
means
too.
cutting his
But that's
throat to
understandable.
get
The
it.
fact that you're
I'm
down
done
here.
caring about the golden rule. I just want out. Help me, and we can escape together. There won't be enough time. Just you and me. What do you say?
I don't want to leave people like Galerius behind. And the priestess. They've done nothing wrong. Just you and me. What do you say? Famous words before getting betrayed. That's literally what the guy did. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. What if I round everyone up so they're ready to escape once the golden rule is broken? That's what I'm saying. We save Galerius. We can save, like, Yulia. We can save Ulpius. Like, we can save people in this game that deserve to be saved. Sentius, you're done. Malleolus, you're done. Like, we don't need them. Mr. Pharmacy guy who is super corrupt, you're done. That's fine. The physician, we like her. She's fantastic. We'll save her too. That's, yeah, I think we go, what if I round up everyone and get them out?
There's no time. Wait,
Oh, no.
did you hear that? He's here. Quick. You have to let me go.
I don't like hear about
Now or
Galerius.
never.
I like Galerius. I'm sorry, but if I let you, so I can't pick that, but if I let you go, everyone else is going to die, or I'm letting you go, let's get out of here. I think she's bad news. I think she's bad news bears. Leave her as bait. Okay, I'm sorry, but if I let you go, everyone else is going to die.
No. You can't just leave me here. How can you be
I'm
so
the heartless
heartless?
one. I'm the heartless one. Not heartless, just rational. If she's gone and he comes, he'll know something is up. That's true. I've changed my mind. I'll let you go. Forget the others. Let's get out of here. Our escape isn't worth the lives of everyone here. It's too dangerous. Let me see if I can persuade Sentius to let us go. Okay. So we can go talk to Sentius about it. Or we can take the, I'm not heartless, I'm just rational approach. Our escape isn't worth the lives of everyone here. Okay, we'll try that.
I hate you. I spit on you. I hope Dis drags you to Tartarus.
Bitch, I've escaped Tartarus plenty of times in Hades, so you don't even know. Confront Sentius about his abduction. Okay, so Sentius took her. Sentius knows, you know. Right, like, what's... I mean, I don't want to leave her captive, but she was so quick to say, like, everyone else be damned. Door's locked, okay. She's right, though. Save yourself. Most of the people here wouldn't give it. That's true. There are a lot of good people, though. I really think, like, honestly, and even Melonhead, I think he's fine. I don't like him, but I think he's fine. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, sorry, I had to close something real quick. All right, we're gonna leave. Can we leave? This door is locked, so our only way back is the other way around. Right, like we could have a whole ethical discussion. Like we could go back into the memes of the good place because there's tons of ethics. Like if someone else is being unethical, then what does that charge you with your ethical stance? Like if they are choosing an morally, like, you know, I mean, this is kind of trolley problem-ish. Like she wants me to sacrifice the 5 to save the 1. Is that the morally correct option? It's the trolley problem is forever just that, the trolley problem. But that's the dilemma. I think, yeah, and if we take her now, she's clearly only interested in saving herself, which I kind of... Immanuel Kant would say, you have a more obligation to help as many as possible. Right. Also, I'm sus of this statue right here. This statue. Thank you for referencing Kant. We've seen this statue before. This statue was at the entrance when we first came in. It was nearby. Hey, at least she's being truthful about only wanting to save her. I can appreciate the like intellectual honesty there. I can help you keep the guy being elected, but it's some part I need to figure out too. Okay, is that what you're stuck on, is the election part? So we use this to go down? I can't remember. I guess we could just jump. We'll go around, okay. We'll try to jump our whole way down. The only reason I know about Immanuel Kant is the good place. Okay, honestly, again, not to sound like cheesy, but as an academic, I was reluctant to watch that show, but then seeing that it was really about how to teach ethics, it was really so good. There's so many things I love about it, and all the discussion about the different philosophers and everything. This is the bad place. This is the bad place. I'm Eleanor Shellstrop. This is the bad place. We did it. It's true. It's a good... So I'm glad that we were able... I feel bad that I kicked him. What if I kick him again? I can't. I can stand on him, though. Yeah, this is very purgatorial. It does... That is true. This does feel very purgatorial. Like, no matter what, we have to... Like, depending upon on how virtuous different characters are, we will have to... Hold on. Like, it will determine, like, who is saved. Okay, sorry. See, and I'm more of a, when it comes to philosophy, this is a totalitarian nightmare. Holy forking shirt balls. It's so true. I actually rewatched that show over Christmas. So good. Really is so good. When it comes to philosophy, I definitely am a little more interested, not like, very much love like Stoicism, and the logic behind Stoicism. And then I definitely have read some Greek philosophy, like Aristotle, which is like a cliche, but I've read some Aristotle. Euchomacharian, or I'm gonna say it wrong. I always say it wrong. Echomachian, is that what it is? Echomachian ethics? I always say it wrong. Nicomachean ethics, excuse me. Like I said, I know zero Greek. I need it for my degree. Maybe I'll learn it in this game, even though this is Roman. Nicomachean ethics. I've read some Nicomachean ethics. Been slowly getting into Stoicism. It's definitely, that's not, like, it's definitely, wait, is this, oh, we're back how we came in, okay. But yeah, I very much understand some of those. Some of the more contemporary, and I say, for me, anything older than, or newer than 2,000 years is contemporary. I'd rather go to purgatory. I wouldn't mind a purgatorial test of like, you know, okay, you've had an entire lifetime to learn these things. Now put them into... He watches through their eyes. Who is he? Who is he? Malleolus? No. Centilius. It's gotta be Centilius. So, and again, for a little bit of context, because I realize some people are here for the first part, Centilius and Malleolus. Centilius is the current ruler, and he's like, oh, the golden rule, everything's great, blah, blah, blah. Malleolus is the guy running against him, and Malleolus doesn't believe in the golden rule, and so Centilius is recognizing that he's gonna lose, but yeah. So someone is controlling the statues. Is it Centilius? That makes the most sense. Wouldn't it be ironic if it was Malleolus, though? It's gotta be one of the two of them. I would think. I would think. Also, they always talk to me when I come up these stairs. I don't think it's Malleolus. It almost feels too predictable for it to be Malleolus. It's also almost nighttime.
That's quite an impressive bow you have there.
Let's
Just
talk to her a
like
little bit.
Diana, I take it you've cleared the way to the baths? Follow me.
Oh, yeah.
Don't follow too closely. We can't have people thinking we're bathing together.
Oh no, that would be scandalous. I guess she is a priestess. But we were supposed to do this at the beginning. I forgot about this. I think the person controlling the statues is Melonhead, the one we least expect. If he betrays me, the statue said the priestess. Yes, the statue said the priestess. I don't want to get caught up on gender norms and gender expectations, but they did say he controls the statues, and they have identified the priestess by a female and she, her gender tags the entire game. So I would hope it's not her, because surely they wouldn't. I don't know. Okay, let's keep going. We were supposed to do this forever ago. Oh, she has intel, right? Aquisha, yeah, she is. She definitely. Why do I feel like something bad's gonna happen? Mars is controlling the statues. It could be one of the deities. Oh, wait. What is all this? This is where the assassin was, and we went on that whole side quest for an hour. Girl is running fast. Save your game. Thank you. I will save it. Saved games. Just new save? It's saving. Okay. Thank you. Oh my gosh, she's running so fast. Calm down. Oh, she doesn't want me to be too close because they don't want me to see. There's another statue. She stopped. There's a statue here.
All right, you're here. You were asking how I knew the young woman you met by the river was wearing a hood. Here, look down at the bottom of the baths. It's a little hard to make out in this light. If only we could see. Oh, what a marvelous lamp. But do you see it? Somebody waking up by a river in a forest to find a hooded figure with a coin. It's just as you described it, only your pronunciation is a little off. The name you heard wasn't Karen.
I
it
knew.
Was C-H-A-R-O-N.
Yes! I knew this! I
as
knew
in
it!
Charon, the ferryman of the dead. Charon, who in exchange for the right coin, helps the souls of the newly deceased cross the Styx, the river that separates the land of the
we're all
living
dead.
from the land of the dead.
When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID, but all I found was some loose change. Feels like I've spent my whole life in a dead-end job with an endless commute. Sorry if I sounded cagey, it's just that I don't always get the best reactions when I introduce myself. My name's Karen.
Hades, come get your
sorry,
man.
My friend. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I take it you know what this
So
means.
we are in purgatory.
I'm afraid so. It's all starting to make sense. All these people whose last memory was running from the fires toward the river. It seems none of them escaped with their lives after all.
What are we going to do next?
Perhaps
Fight
we should be
Medusa?
grateful they don't remember their final
Wrong.
moments. It also tells us that the Golden Rule is the work of Pluto, the god of the underworld, and why his epithet has always been Father of Riches. I know it's a lot to take in, and you look as if you have questions, so I'll try to answer them if I can.
So we're dead.
That was my first thought too. In the old stories, the underworld was where the souls of the deceased were taken. But it was also possible for the living to reach it without dying, if they were particularly fearless. So
Okay.
I'm afraid I don't know.
So we're not necessarily dead. So I thought about this. I was not thinking of the Roman word, but I was thinking the etymology, getting back to etymology, I was thinking of like Chiron, like that, like those terms, like that was coming to my mind, and I was like, Charon is like an ancient word. Like it is. That's good. That's good.
Oh, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting you're not from here. If you were Roman or even Greek, you would know these
It can be in the
stories.
realm of the dead.
Each
Right.
of them
We
is
could have
slightly
transcended.
different, whether the storyteller was Plato, Homer, Virgil, or Ovid. But they always involved the souls of the dead meeting a grim ferryman named Charon on the bank of a river. It was said that he'd help the new arrival cross, only if they could pay him with a coin.
Right.
An obol.
And you want to know what I was actually
That's
thinking
why
about?
It was once our custom to bury our loved ones with a coin in their mouths. Charon's
Because
obol, we called it.
what I was
Of course,
actually
an
thinking
obol
of, I
was
know a
kind
little
of
bit
Greek
about
coin, because we
like
inherited
Greek
this
and
knowledge from
Roman
the
like
Greeks.
history and mythology, but if you watch the TV show Legacies, which is the second spin-off of the Vampire Diaries, it takes place about 10 to 15 years after the original Vampire Diaries events. Some characters end up essentially in a transitionary dimension, and they are all seeking to acquire, like, this is literally what's going on in the show right now. There are 3 characters that are trapped in like, it's not purgatory, but essentially like that, and there is a ferryman who is demanding a coin from them, and they have to acquire a coin in order to transcend to like peace or the afterlife. So that's literally what's happening in the show right now. Not the Vampire Diaries. Listen, we all have our guilty pleasures. We all have our guilty pleasures, and that is one of mine. So the shows are absolute garbage, but I watch them. Why didn't you all recognize
To be fair,
immediately?
the ferryman isn't exactly as the poets described, and he, she, they seem to appear to different people in different guises. You say you saw a young woman named Karen with a hood, and I once heard Kabash mention a stranger in a ram headdress named Kerti, and Rufius described meeting a stranger named Kamut Tabal wearing an eagle headdress. But whatever form this stranger took,
They've never on the
they
same
were
level of the
always
last
wearing
season
a
of Game of
hood
Thrones.
of some sort, and their name always began with a K sound.
Right, it was the,
I suspect,
as I'm thinking of like the
only way
hate
you'll
in
solve
Hebrew,
this
that's what it was
riddle
making me think of.
is if your paths cross again.
So, not me vibing with Percy Jackson. That's what I'm saying. Like, we've all been learning Greek mythology and Roman mythology in different iterations of history and storytelling our whole lives. So I was sensitive to that, but I didn't lean into it. But let me say though too, the very first season of the Vampire Diaries is very good. As a standalone story, I think it's very good. I think it's very well told, and it's a good story. Like, you know, I mean, it's obviously like teenage CW TV show, but I think it's very good. After that, it all falls apart. But the first season as a standalone story, I stand by it. I think it's good. So why are there so few people? That's what this very much, okay, we were joking about The Good Place. Y'all, we were joking about The Good Place, but they literally sent 4 people to this little pocket of the bad place. And here we are with 26 people. And are we manifesting all of this?
Good question. Let's see. In the stories, Charon would always require a coin
Yes.
as payment for passage across the river.
Right?
But that never made any sense to me.
They're all
What does
demons.
an ancient immortal being need with coins? In our case, it's
So,
Charon
I'm
didn't take the
Eleanor.
coins we had.
Aquisha
He or
is
she merely
Chidi.
checked we had one in our possession. So, maybe there's something special about the coins each of us had.
Scintilla is Vicky.
That might
Oh
explain
my
why we ended up
gosh.
here, but so many others did not.
Let me read this again. So maybe there's something special about the coins each of us had on us. That might explain why we wound up here, but so many others did not. Okay. Were you trying to keep this from me?
No. I mean, I had my suspicions, especially after Livia's ramblings, but I would never have figured it out without your help. I promise you.
Demetrius is Glenn. Ugh. Poor Glenn. All right, well, that's everything.
Now that we know where we are, we have to figure out what to do about it if we don't want to be cast into gold for eternity.
Well, here's my
We
other
don't have
question.
much to go on, except the old stories. I remember 4 in particular about heroes in the underworld. Hercules,
Yes.
the demigod and son of Jupiter. Orpheus, a Thracian poet. Sisyphus, a king of Ephyra. And Aeneas, a Trojan hero. Hercules was able to leave the underworld because he cowed its god with his strength. Sisyphus and Orpheus both relied on their wits instead. They persuaded the goddess of the underworld, Proserpina, to help them escape. And finally, Aeneas was able to escape with the help of a spirit guide, who led him through a secret gate. So it seems you have 2 options: to confront the god of the underworld head on, or find a way to escape with the help of Proserpina or some other guide.
Okay, so here's my question though, for a little backstory again. Hercules, the Disney movie. So here's my question though. In the very beginning, when we encountered Charon, she tells us we have to go into the ruins to help her friend Al. And Al, spoiler alert, unalives himself. We find him. We find Al has, and he says like, oh, I tried to escape and I kept trying and I couldn't find a way out. So if this is the underworld, I don't know enough of Roman mythology to know if they believe that, like, can one, like, I think in most religions, once you are sent to, you know, whatever, you know, afterlife, like, that's where you live, aside from, like, a purgatory. Like, if it's, like, a heavenly place, like, you're in heaven for eternity. If it's, like, a hell-like place, you're in hell for all of eternity. Like, I don't think, yes, he Control-Alt-Deleted himself. I don't know if there's a way, I don't know if any mythology or anything speaks to the, like, well, obviously this is talking about, like, how Hercules and some of these others escaped from the underworld. But so they did so based on, like, valiant acts and by bartering with the gods and such. But Al just yeeted himself. Can you yeet yourself if you're in the underworld? I don't think you can. So where does he tie back into this? Persephone's orbs. Can we just escape the way we came in?
It's a reasonable question, but the problem is, this place is fairly well designed to keep us here.
She has orbs that let her
There's no
leave
way
Hades
to
on
climb
occasion.
up the
Okay.
shaft. And even if you could build a ladder big enough, just trying it would break the golden rule. We know that, thanks to the writings left behind by those who've tried.
Okay. I've noticed you seem uncomfortable calling the god of the underworld by his name. Why is that?
Romans try to avoid saying it, and the reason is quite simple. He might hear us.
Lord Voldemort.
You may refer to him as Pluto, if you wish, but you'll only be calling attention to yourself. Do so at your own peril.
Tell me more about confronting Pluto head on.
Is everyone so blunt where you're from? Oh. That option would be the boldest, but also the only way to learn the truth about the Golden Rule, and maybe even put an end to it. As I said, Hercules managed to overpower the god of the underworld, but he was a demigod. Forgive my candor, but you are no Hercules.
You're right.
Are you telling me that you can? I won't pretend to understand exactly what that means, but if that's true, then perhaps you stand a chance. So, if you want to confront him, I'll help you as much as I can. Who knows? Perhaps your name will be uttered in the same sentence as Hercules one day. But first, you'd need an audience with you-know-who, and for that, you'll need to enter the great temple overlooking the city.
Okay.
The problem is, the door has been sealed shut for as long as I've lived here, and there doesn't even seem to be a keyhole. I suspect the answer lies in the desecrated obelisk in front of it. I'm not sure if you noticed, but there are 4 plaques missing from its base. It looks as though somebody, or a series of somebodies, forcibly removed them, and in doing so, dishonored and angered our divine keeper. If you could recover and replace all 4 of those missing plaques, I imagine he might be willing to receive an audience again.
Okay, what can you tell me about the obelisk? If you find her or her statue, maybe there are hidden escape orbs. Or maybe that's Greek. My question would be, again, the ethical nature of, like, do we need to be, am I just trying to escape? Centilius kept saying I needed to create a time loop so that this whole thing never happened. Centilius kept saying, if you create a time loop, this whole thing will never have happened and we'll never come here. Like, if I create, or a paradox, if I created a paradox, then I would never come there. None of this would ever happen. So why do I need to create a paradox if this is just the underworld? Like, if I'm just dead, then I'm just dead, right? Or is he trying to drive me mad, bad play style, by trying to think that I can create a paradox this whole time?
It's the towering stone monument with 4 sides and a pyramid-shaped head that stands before the great temple, a dedication to the god of this place. You'll find them all over Rome. But of course they were looted from Egypt many years ago. It seems one of them made its way here too, although how is a mystery. However, this one is unusual in that each of the 4 sides is decorated in a different style. Roman, Greek, Egyptian, and another I don't recognize.
Okay.
That means you'll need to recover 4 different plaques. Roman, Greek, Egyptian, and a 4th, a mystery plaque.
Okay. If you escape and wipe your memory, can you really be held accountable for something you don't remember doing? No. I guess that's true. But if you did it with the intent, just because your memory is wiped, does that absolve you of guilt just because you no longer remember it? The intent that you had still remains the intent that you had. Did anybody come to this stream to play video games and watch me play Pokemon, or did we come to discuss ethics, etymology, and scientific discovery? Because that's what you get here. That's what you get here, for better or worse. I don't know, you guys stick around, so I guess you don't hate it. Okay, let's go for the Roman plaque.
Question. To answer that, we first need to ask who would have defaced the obelisk in the first place. It would have had the god's name engraved into it.
Ask Rufius.
So maybe that whoever desecrated it wanted that name to be forgotten. And there's only one group of people I know of who might want to do that.
Ask everyone.
There's a cult in Rome that often argued there is only one true god. Theirs, of course.
Oh, are they talking about Christians?
Start fires, as well as deface religious monuments whose existence challenged their beliefs. If I were you, I'd go looking for them.
Are they talking about Christians, like the early Christians?
They've been in hiding since the fire last year, so finding them won't be easy.
They've been in hiding? What are you talking about?
They have a secret shrine somewhere in the city. Perhaps, if you could find that, you might be able to recover the Roman plaque.
Also, that's... Are we, what, by saying like that the early Christians were a cult and the current ones aren't? I make no comments about current religions. Is this version of me really me? This is very like when Chidi and Eleanor were having a fight inside of Janet's Void, and Chidi was like, I understand that at one point I loved you, but that was a different Chidi, and this current Chidi, he's like, that's not who I am, and so I don't know what to tell you because I am this Chidi and that was another Chidi. That's exactly what it sounds like. Okay, Greek plaque. Thank you.
But perhaps you should begin your search with the local Greek fellow.
Yes, we met Georgius.
His store is in the forum.
He was nice. He was real sweet.
Perhaps Kabash, our Egyptian resident, will be able to tell us. Unfortunately, he disappeared weeks ago. But I did hear Aurelia is peddling rumors about him at the tavern, so perhaps you could talk to her, or just take a look in his room. I'm afraid you're on your own with that one. But perhaps finding the other 3 will illuminate the way.
What defines a cult and a religion? That's a good question. It's a good question. Okay, we've asked her about these. Tell me more about escaping with the help of
As I mentioned, both
Proserpina.
Orpheus and Sisyphus were said to have persuaded Proserpina to help them escape, and Aeneas was guided to the exit. The problem is, those are the stories of a poet, a self-aggrandizing king, and a brawler about their own heroic deeds, so they should be taken with a grain of salt.
Equitia, feminist confirmed.
What we do know about her is, well, it's a grim tale. It's said the god of the underworld abducted and dragged her here against her will, forcing her into marriage. If the stories are true, then I suppose so. The problem is, how do we communicate with her without being noticed by her captor? Leaving that aside for a moment, there is also the possibility of a spirit guide.
A Navi, like in Legend of Zelda.
Across one of those in your travels?
I hear the female statues whispering to me every now and then.
And you're only bringing this up?
Okay, you would have said I was
Again,
crazy.
I suppose you were worried I'd think you were as mad as Navia. Can you tell me more? Is it the same voice? What kinds of thing does it say?
Okay, answering that question, what defines a cult? I actually have done a lot of study on some of the mannerisms of cults in relation to MLMs. Anybody has any opinion on that? But they do things, I mean, there's a bunch of different specifics, but it's kind of the tactics in which they basically essentially get you to isolate. It's the same tactics that abusers use. that lead you to isolating. They remove you from the community that you're already in, and they don't do it forcefully. They convince you to do it. They gaslight you. That's a big thing that they do. They convince you that everyone else is wrong, or they're haters, or that they're problematic, and that like, so they convince you that like, I'm on your side and they're not, and so you need to trust me, because if they were on your side and they had your best interest, so they do these tactics so that over time you lose trust, and then you self-isolate from the community that you have so that you can be indoctrinated to believe a very specific ideology. That's kind of, there's like a 4-step process. I forget all the terms, but that's kind of how like the cultic practice works. That's how any cult, so that's what it's like. You can't coexist with people of other, you know, religions. You can't, you know, allow for the beliefs of these things. You know, you can't, if you're letting this in, like you are not truly part of this religion. So it's kind of those things. Like it's a very interesting discussion, but that's kind of actually the nature of study I've had on cults personally. It's always the same voice, and she's helpful if a little cryptic.
Fascinating. Perhaps she's a benevolent.
Oh, as an atheist, I have game more understanding. Yeah, so that's generally.
Perhaps you're hearing the voice of Proserpina herself.
Ooh.
If she has indeed been abducted, it would make sense for her to speak in cryptic whispers to avoid detection. Tell me, has she told you anything that might lead you to the way out?
One, I think there's a difference, not to go into a religious discussion, but I think there's a difference in something like, let's say, Orthodox Judaism, you know, certain garbs that people wear, or foods that they might eat. Like, that's not cultic practice. But if they perform an act where they are treating you as lesser than, and treating you in such a way that like you cannot even like coexist in the same space as other things, like that's where it becomes more like cult-like behavior. And so, I mean, gaslighting is obviously a big part of it. I know it's like a buzzword and in the zeitgeist of 2020, 2022 and everything, but that's what I'd say. Like, people who practice like religious practices is not inherently cultic. I would say it's when it's usually the leaders, these charismatic leaders, lead people in such a way that they believe that and only that, and they are forced to believe that like nothing else is true, and any questioning of such authority, or any questioning or like investigation or pursuit of any kind of other knowledge is problematic. And so that's when you start to see like the cult-like tendencies, compared to just people who, you know, like if someone wants to like not eat certain types of meat because of their religion, like I see absolutely no harm in that. Like, what's the harm in choosing, you know what I mean? Like, but it's when those other practices get involved that it becomes problematic, to me at least.
Truly? Then why are you still here?
Because the path will result in deaths of nearly everyone here.
Ah, I see. Then it seems you have made a great sacrifice for all of us, friend.
And refusing to learn
I
other
admire
societal
your
norms,
compassion.
yes.
Truly. Thank you.
We are choosing the moral route. We have all seen the good place, Aquitia. Quitia, I can't say your name right.
You know who.
I'm afraid you don't. Okay, so we've done, all right. So.
Right. I would suggest not discussing this with anyone. The best we can do for them is to let them remain oblivious for as long as possible. As for Livia,
okay,
it seems she's been shouldering the weight of this terrible secret all this time. Perhaps it would comfort her to know she's not alone.
Okay, I've been Aquitia's #1 fan, aside from Galerius. Like, I've been simping for her, I'm not gonna lie. But what if she is actually bad? Like, what if she's Michael? To put it in good, and to put it in the good place terms. What if she's Michael? Have we ever thought about that? I'm genuinely concerned. Also, which I would like to go chat with Livia first, I think, but which plaque should we go look for first? Roman, Greek, or Egyptian? We'll prioritize all the quests. So we'll just say we're gonna go chat with Livia first, and then you guys can decide which plaque we want to go look for.
Time is of the essence, so you'd best begin.
Egyptian, that's kind of what I was thinking. Let's go find the Egyptian one first.
Although you may not need her with Proserpina on your side.
Livia, we're gonna go find Livia. We can actually talk to her. I can run faster than you. I can run faster than you. Later, dweeb. See?
That's quite an impressive bow you have there.
They're saying the priestess. The priestess. What if she's Michael? And we're getting Omega Lol played this whole time. I am Speed. It's me. It's me. Okay, forget that it like loads the different scenes. Okay, so is there anything worth discovering here? So are these guys moving? I think they are. Yes, they very much are. Hello? 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 You bring me great fear when you do that. Okay, so Blog mentioned earlier that we should talk to this guy while we go see Livia. Your Speed, but I am Michael. Is he not in here? Is the election happening? There's statues in here. Wait a minute. He's bad. There's statues in here. She just runs back like it's all no big deal. We're gonna go see Livia real quick. Every time I think, I'm like, oh, we might finish this game today. I don't think we will. I was like, oh, I think we really like went above and beyond with like content, and now it's like, oh, we're actually going to be in this story for a lot longer.
Hilarious. Horatius?
I don't want to listen to their no, it's not time. Let's talk to Livia first.
Just as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls. But it does not notice the crowds that
So they're
come.
going to vote, which means that it's going to... I figured it out. I know where we are.
Speak its name. Then it is true. I was right. I thought I saw it, but when the rest of them could not, I kept thinking I must have gone insane. I had to tell myself it was true over and over again, until I wasn't sure if I was deceiving myself. I must apologize if my words seem cryptic. I'd found comfort in reciting the Metamorphoses by our great poet Ovid. He gives such an uncanny description of this place. I cannot help but wonder if he himself came here. Would you like to hear it? I will do my best to remember the relevant verse. There is a downward path, gloomy with fatal yew trees. It leads through dumb silence to the infernal regions. The sluggish Styx exhales vapor, and by that way, the shadows of the newly dead descend, entombed with full rites, and the ghosts of those, at last, given proper burial. The wide, thorny waste is cold and pallid, and the newly arrived shades are ignorant of the road that leads to the Stygian city, where Black Dis has his cruel palace. As the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls, and is never too small for any populace, nor notices the crowds that come. There the bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. Some crowd the forum, some the house of the ruler of the depths. Others follow their trades, imitating their previous lives. And still others incur punishment. I hope I have done it justice, and now we share a secret. It's as if you've lifted a great burden from my shoulders. Thank you, friend. I think I should rest.
Okay. Now we've got to get back because they're about to have this election. Pandora's box. Like we need to get back so that we're just ready for when they break out the fight. Right? Except Centilius always runs here. We gotta escape. Can we fight back, you think? I only have 26 arrows. I don't want to waste them. Where do they go? Do we remember where the election are? It's up here? It's up here.
For my first act as magistrate, I hereby announce a day of
feels bad.
celebration
Wait a minute.
to mark the end of an era.
What is this?
The myth of the Golden Rule is no more. For his attempt to deceive us all, sentence is hereby found guilty of treason against the Empire.
I don't know what that does, but let's remember that. We can go that way. Wait, there's a chest here. I'll mark the end of your life with my bow.
What you're doing.
I'm out of here.
To get us all killed.
Wait, I exercise my right as a Vestal priestess to pardon him. I will
Yes.
not allow you to do this.
You're showing your true.
So yes, what keeps happening is when the election takes place, this is how we reset the day if we don't like actually activate the golden rule. They have the election at night, and then every single time Malleolus keeps arresting him, and then like it activates the
Tell us now,
golden rule
priestess.
thing.
Your corruption sickens me. Domitius, ignore her. Proceed.
This is insanity. You'll doom us all.
Lies! It is time the Golden Rule was exposed for what it is. A children's fable, exploited by a treacherous leader to instill fear in all of us.
This is why he's in his gladiator gear. They've been planning this all along.
Shut up, all of you. The magistrate has spoken. I'm going to enjoy killing you, old man.
What kind of...
See?
Many shall
See?
suffer.
See? Yikes.
for the
Gotta go.
sins of
Gotta
the
go.
one.
Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. I forget the way. I forgot how to get there. I'm going the wrong way. I did it again. Oh no, I'm gonna get hit by a bow. Ah! It's this way. It's this way. Every time. Every time. We gotta go. You're a corruption, that's what we call a hypocrite. So, I take it back. That event does trigger the golden rule. That is the only event that we have seen any of them do that triggers the golden rule. Nothing else has done none of the suicides or the corruption or any of the acts. So, okay, so we're here. We have restarted. We have gone through the time loop. We are back at the beginning of the day. I think this is our 4th day? Maybe? 5th? Maybe? So now they all have no recollection of me. I remember, but none of them remember. So I couldn't play this game because I can't stand to start from the beginning. Well, you don't. You do, but you don't. You started the morning. Is there anything in here that I can get? I think we've looked at this before. Archaeologist Insider, relief depicting a great circular portal and Proserpina, the Roman goddess of the cycle of life and renewal. Her story is a grim one. It is said that she was abducted by Pluto and forced into marriage against her will. So we get to see Galerius. Okay, so we did that. Hello, friend.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and what you're doing with
Yes,
that
you keep
bow
all
on
your knowledge
back?
and your items, so you do. Oh. The golden rule is going to be broken soon. I need you to quietly get everyone except Sentius ready to run into the upper cistern when the ground starts to rumble. Okay, but if we do that, then he won't be able to heal what's her name. Because we keep telling him, I need you to take care of something urgently. He takes the medicine and goes and heals Yulia. Persephone, that's the only way I can pronounce that one. It's okay. Do we try to say this? The golden rule is going to be broken soon. What if he calls us crazy? Break the golden rule and do it again. True. See what he says.
What? That's a big ask. But something tells me you're not kidding.
No, I'm not.
All right, I'm gonna stick my neck out and believe you. But I doubt I'll be able to gather more than a handful of people.
Do I have to tell him which people to save? Okay, we're gonna try to go up and save, what's his name again? He's over here. We have enough money that, no, like, look how much money we have. We have 2,800 denarius. So you must be Kronos. You can say like, oh, I'm from the future. Oh, we can also get this really quick. It would be risking not saving his life. Do we do it? I can't move. We couldn't figure out how to get across this earlier. We got some money. Some extra money. Okay, we're out of here. Let's see if we can save him. Money over his life. Dad should have broken the golden rule, should it have not? He's over here. He's over here. He's over here.
birthday, friend.
Hello, Octavia.
I'm Octavia. Welcome to life.
Actually, I really need to talk to
Alright.
Alpheus.
I can't believe this is how it ends.
No, okay, we've got to save him.
Oh, no. No.
Imagine what this money we were thinking temporary times.
Alpheus, what are you
It's like
doing?
one student loan payment.
Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
That's the idea.
Okay, we've got to save him.
Why? Why would you want that?
We only care
Why
about
do
him
you
doing a
think
flip.
I'm stuck for the rest of my life.
I have money,
working for
bro.
a man
I've got
who
almost
treats me like an
3,000 denarii.
I know things are hard for you right now. They're hard for all of us. We're all in this together, Alpheus. Please, please just think this through. If you do this, it could be the sin that seals all of our fates.
No, it won't be.
Is that what you want?
Can we skip this because we've heard
Please,
this?
I'll help him.
Okay, because we have done it. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So last time we asked, is this what Scintilla would want? And that helped. Do we try to go that route again? We had other options and we clearly picked the wrong one. Do we try to go Scintilla again? Yella, do a flip. That's what we said. Go on then. Go ahead. Do it. You won't do it. You won't do it. We don't want to say that. We don't want to say that. We say, is this what Scintilla would want? I'm going to try this again.
You know about
Yes.
that? How is
Never
that
mentioned it to anyone.
possible? I mean, I've never mentioned it to anyone.
Never
Well,
believe me.
If you say so. You don't understand. I don't want to hurt any.
Maybe I can help solve your
Too
problem.
late for that. If I backed out now, I'd be betraying her. I can't do that. No. No. Time's up. I am out. Wherever you are, Scintilla, my love. I'm sorry.
Alpheus, no!
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm not very good at crisis intervention, even though I've had a lot of training in it.
I can't believe.
All right.
I'll have to let everyone know what's happened. And I guess Malleolus will have to clean up the mess
I
in
know.
his villa. It's of his own making, after all.
Also, as a
And I'd best
reminder,
pray for-
Alpheus keeps, so like when we jump, the priestess, she's bad news. Something up with the priestess. He jumps here and there's no evidence of him. When we jump, the first time it tells us to jump, we go into Malleolus's thing. You fall into the water here and it's just like underground and it's like a portal that you can't actually go through. You think I should jump again? We still can't go in here, which is where the god is. That's where Pluto is, allegedly. Hello? You again. Okay. We eating? We eat us?
Thank you.
See, so like we think that's his skeleton. But like it's like he didn't even know that it happened.
Elected your magistrate.
It's just like the fact that he's in his villa, in this home, there's this big giant crater in the middle of here with a skeleton at the bottom, presumably his. There's like no, we've kind of explored a little bit. There's not really much we can do. I don't think so. I don't think there's any cave. Yeah, like we kind of got a pretty good look of it. What it really did was it allowed us to get into Malleolus and we could confront him. Wish we could trigger him falling and be down here. I wonder. We need to go save Yulia.
Eggshells, fearing simply to live and breathe because the tyrant.
Oh, until Galerius finishes Aaron. Okay. I guess we're leaving. So.
How did you get in
Don't
there,
worry
you
about it,
cheeky
bro.
little stirkers?
We have to try to save Yulia, though.
Salve.
Salve, Galerius. Is she already gone?
What are you doing in here? Can't you see this
Oh,
woman
we can
is
make it.
dying?
Okay.
She's been poisoned. She needs the resin of a plant called Sylphium, but that Culus cumulatus dead. What? Quick, give it here. Yulia.
We save her.
Hopefully in a moment. That was extra. Ah, look. If you don't want to tell me, I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. But no matter. That was like the gods hearing my prayers and intervening. You just saved a person's life, and you should be proud of yourself.
We could trigger
She
his
might
falling,
even be
but
able
we're
to
there
thank
so we
you
can
herself
watch
in
what
a few
happens.
moments.
That is...
And maybe
Because I'm
she can
curious why
tell
this
us who
crater
poisoned her,
forms.
and who she meant when she was muttering about that snake's cruel black eyes.
Black
In the
eyes.
meantime, I'm happy to help you with whatever it is you need. I
know my
wish
answer.
some people here need proper medical care, not the half-baked, hanging by a thread excuse for treatment I'm giving them. Just
Also, are
don't
you
get
actually able
sick
to
or
get
injured
sick
here.
in...
I'll do my
I mean,
best
I guess
to
if it's the
treat you,
underworld,
but
anything
I'm
can happen,
out of
right?
my depth and dangerous
What deity
and
has
short on
black
everything
eyes?
you can imagine. That's a shame. Thanks.
Apollo smiles upon you. She's here. Can I learn anything new from her? She gets upset with me for saving her life.
Oh, it's you. Was there some...
No.
All right.
We talked to her. She told us. This is... So we talked to her before. She told us that the reason that her and Ulpius both attempt to end their lives is because they're indentured servants. Because they've been tricked by Malleolus. Can we examine a loaf of bread? A circular loaf of bread designed to be pulled apart into wedges. What if I steal it? Do we take the loaf of bread? Be able to play this seems a bit complicated. It's definitely... It's interesting. It's a very big story. It is a very big story. It is a very big story. I'm kind of like intentionally doing most of the side questing. You definitely don't have to. I forget who this guy is. Take the bread. We need the bread.
Virgil, how much would you want to make me a bow?
For the last time, Dacis, I'm not making you a bow.
But why?
You know why.
But how am I going to defend myself against someone else with a weapon?
There are no other weapons in the city. We all went along with the magistrate's weapons ban, so it wouldn't be an issue.
That's why I've got to get in first before someone else beats
So we
me
saw
to
this.
it.
Okay. Do we turn the assassin into...
Help!
So we're doing it again.
You have to do something. You have to do something. Thank you. I have to hide. Find me in this empty shrine when it's over.
No, don't go in the shrine. Don't go in the shrine.
Why?
Trust me. Okay. Should we shoot him?
Stop right there. I'm looking for Tiberius Quintius Crispus, otherwise known as
Quintius?
Quintius. Do you know where he is?
So they're telling me to send him to the empty shrine. It's telling me to send him to the shrine again.
Thank you for your service
See if I
to
can
the
still shoot him. Can I shoot him? Oh no! Oh no, you're wrong, Nut! You're wrong! You're wrong, Nut! You were wrong! Oh no! You were wrong! You were wrong! L. Which one of you idiots? L. L. Big L. Big L. It's alright, we'll get back. We're just vibing, we're just vibing, we're just vibing, we're just vibing. It's not that deep. He's not here yet. Big L. Okay, he is here. Let me in. 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 Okay, we're Gucci. Alright, so killing the assassin was incorrect. Basically the same thing as therefore means the golden rule is breaking the golden rule. So killing the assassin is breaking the golden rule, but I literally was just turning him into gold. Shouldn't that therefore be justifiable in the golden rule? Okay. If anyone's Michael, it's Sentius. He's the only one who has to restart the day with you. That is...
Salve,
okay.
friend. Mind telling me who you are and what you're doing with that bow on your back?
Should we tell Galerius to go... I think we should stick with this one.
What? That's...
I think we're gonna stick with this one. Okay, we gotta save this guy. We gotta save him. You guys think... Okay, wait. All right, Nut. You think that we should somehow... I don't think we can get into Malleolus's house without... Can we get into Malleolus's house? Can we get into his house? We had a key. Was it his key? Key to palace doors. Lunar pendant. We still don't know what this is. Willow bark. Can't you crawl over the wall? You're right. Okay, so we're gonna go there and see what happens. So we're not gonna save him, which makes me sad.
You, Tantalus, cannot catch the drop of...
I'm faster than you, bro.
Don't you just love springtime?
Galerius, I just told you that the world was ending.
Fear is proof of a degenerate mind.
Oh, I gotta shoot it again. Okay. This game is kind of like speed running. Oh! You're onto something, Nut. There's no... It's not destroyed. So he's up there. So do we go... The pool is unbroken. Exactly. Do we go down in the house? Shoot him. That'll activate the golden rule. Were you... Antonio, were you not just using 4 seconds ago? If we turn him into gold before he kills himself, does that... Maybe it wasn't a total L. He's gonna die, though, again. I really want to save him. Should we go down into the house? Or, and stand in the water? Is there something there you can shoot? I don't think so. The water?
And now...
To break his fall?
I make this solemn promise to you, good citizens. And now, I make this solemn promise.
Nothing is really like... Nothing's illuminating.
Leadership, you will finally enjoy the freedom you deserve. And, yes,
I feel like watching him fall is kind of pivotal, though.
eggshell, yes. No more should you walk on eggshells.
Also, the fact that Malleolus seems unwavered. The statues know something. Okay, so you think I should go into the pool? Go into the pool? Okay, we'll go into the pool. Cool. So stay in the pool or like stand on the outskirts of the pool.
A day of celebration, I hereby announce a day of celebration to mark the end of an era. Yes. Ooh, very good.
This music tends to give... Shoot him just to see. The statues say anything? The only thing it said was, it's all up to you. This looks like the statue that was upstairs. Okay, they're moving. Okay, they are moving. There a net or something nearby? Oh no, I got too close to him. I didn't really want to do that. Is there like something we can pick up? Like a... Maybe shoot up there to spook him into jumping. I mean, worth just seeing what we've got. I don't know if it's just that I'm a bad shot. No, I get what you're saying though. If we had like some sort of, yeah, like, or if the pool wasn't. Thank you. Okay, Greek face. Why is there a Greek face here? These what does it say? These carrots are purple? As they were before modern orange carrots were cultivated. Like, this pool is obviously like way too shallow. I don't see anything. Anything over here? Wait, upstairs? It's too shallow to hold the amount of water that's even in the cave. That is a good point. Well, what's curious is that he instantly... I forgot that Claudia was up here. It instantly... Minerva. It instantly turns into a... The vines, maybe? Can you pick up the rug? Claudia's a side character. We don't need to know about her. Well, and it's the fact, it's not like we go down in here when we go down in here. It's not like we go down in here and see like his corpse. He's a skeleton. It looks like a skeleton that's been there for decades. That's what I can't figure out is like, and also that Malleolus seems like completely unfazed by it. He's like, he just keeps on giving his speech as if nothing happened. I'm wondering if we like can't activate it. Looks like a skeleton that's been there. Yeah, it does. That's what I'm saying is like we can't seem to like we can't seem to figure out how to get him like to get any of that. We were in the land of the dead, so how did he die? Exactly, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying about Al. How did Al die if he figured out that he's in like hell or purgatory or the afterlife or whatever? Like, how did he kill himself then? There's something missing. I am gonna pause really quick though, if you all don't mind, and use the bathroom. For some reason I need to use the bathroom. So I'm gonna pause real quick and we'll be back in a second. And please consider sticking around. It'll be like 2 minutes. Okay. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. Had a bathroom break. What'd I miss? Oh, Bog, no worries. Hey, I hope your migraine's better. I deal with migraines, so I appreciate you being here. Hope it clears up. For me, I don't want to dismiss other people's experiences, but for me, the only thing that ever cures a migraine is me drinking a bottle of Coca-Cola, and then taking a nap. That's like how I get rid of my migraines, which is so bad. What'd I miss? Antonio, are you verified yet? What are you trying to verify? Or what do you need to get verified in? I found a way to save him if you want to go back. So should we run up there still? Or do we need to go back and save Yulia? I feel like the longer we wait, migraines, I have a special medication now that I take at night that's supposed to prevent them. Ugh. I have a friend, one of my friends, her husband, who is my friend as well. I'll try to help you. Oh, I will try to help you. Oh, verified on Twitch. Can we still save? Can we still save her? Here you go. We got the medicine. We got the medicine.
Needs the resin.
Here you go.
What?
Got the medicine.
Yulia.
Blair's supposed to save Yulia while you save Ulpius? Okay.
Hopefully that. That you and in them.
All right, I gotta go.
That's.
So I do need to say Galerius. Can I make it back up in time?
Don't you just love springtime?
No. When you restart the day, give the medicine to Galerius. Okay, so but we've been doing that. We've been doing that. We went the wrong way. I mean, I genuinely like, so for me, I have a lot of sinus issues, hence why I'm fighting a sinus infection. So my migraines, personally, my migraines seem to be linked to my sinuses and them getting inflamed and stuff. So I have found that just drinking a Coke, like, helps to relieve that pressure. I'm not like anti-medicine or anything. I hope that doesn't suggest that, but it's like, you know, when you're like, oh, I just need this to help me feel better. Like, that's what, can we make it in time? But I drink a bottle of Coke. It helps me. It loosens that up. It makes me feel better. Also, it's like my favorite drink that I never drink. So maybe it's the emotional, but truly, like, I think caffeine helps with that stuff. Like the ingredients in it. Can we make it in time? Can we make it in time? Is he already? No, he's still there. Right? Is he on the ledge? Is he on the ledge? Coca-Cola, the drink that every grandmother loves. Oh my gosh, are we Coke haters? I used to, so I actually in college was quite addicted to caffeine and Coca-Cola, and I used to drink one like every day. And then when I didn't drink one, I noticed I got headaches. Okay, we still made it in time.
Salve, friend.
All right, Octavia,
Welcome.
we don't have time for this.
All right.
I can't believe this is how
Okay.
it ends.
Oh no. No. No, 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 no. Ulpius, what are you doing?
That's the idea.
That's the idea.
Why do you think?
So this is the dialogue.
I'm stuck
Is this
for
what
the
Scintilla
rest
would
of my
want?
life?
Okay.
What?
I know. Please.
I'm sorry.
We've
but
seen
I-
this before, so we can
Please,
skip this.
help him.
Okay, I'll help him.
Thank you.
Dr. Pepper is the best one. I mean, I like a good Dr. Pepper. I respect it. Carbonated drink is cream soda. Cream soda is good. I actually got, I don't drink alcohol. There's alcoholism in my family. So to not be an alcoholic, I don't drink. But I got root beers for New Year's. Like, that's what I got. And I was like, wow, I haven't had a root beer in so long. And it was kind of good. Like, drinking out of the bottle, just like kind of, obviously it's not beer, but just drinking a root beer. I was like, this is kind of pleasant. Like, I just was like, I didn't realize that I would enjoy it. Okay, so is this what Scintilla would have wanted?
Know about that? How is that
Click
possible?
through a lot more dialogue
I mean,
options after
I've
this.
Never mentioned it to
Right,
anyone.
we know. We've already talked about this. Okay. So we still do. You never believe if I told you.
If you don't understand, I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want it
What's up,
all to be
Zendikar? How's it
over.
going? Maybe I can
It's
help.
too late. If I backed out now, I'd be.
So do we say I'd already saved Yulia's life? And I'd like to help you too. I can pick that. Okay.
Oh, really? That
Root beer
changes
soda.
things a
My brother
little.
loves it. Honestly, he
But
gets
we're
it
still
for
in
me
debt
because
bondage to that
let's see what it says.
monster.
Unless you happen to have
Unless you happen
2,000.
to have 2,000 denarii to pay
I
off
do
both
though,
of our
but
debts.
I do though. I have 2,000 denarii. I have 2,000 denarii. So can I say that? It was a lie before. Is that why? I do. Okay, that was the issue. We said, wait, why do you need 2,000 denarii? Because we didn't have it, but we do have it now. Oh, it's not letting me pick? I
Really?
do.
Wait. So,
Hold on, I'm gonna fix my chat real quick. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. Okay. Thanks for lurking. I appreciate it.
I guess you'd want me to work
Oh,
for
we can
you,
see
then.
Ulpius's face. No! No, you'd be free. Of course you'd be free.
You'd do that for us? A couple of complete strangers.
Yes, of course.
It seems today we're both blessed.
All right. How's it
This
going in the
did
car?
not turn out
Are
how I
you
thought.
tanking for Go Battle Day
Thank you,
today?
friend. I never thought people like you existed.
Oh, I just got the achievement counselor. I do not deserve it. Oh,
Thank
so I have to
you.
give him the money. So I actually had to give him the
I'll
money.
go and pay off our
So
debts
we
immediately.
literally couldn't. We
I just
literally
wish there
couldn't
was
save
some
him
way
until
I
we
could
had the
repay
money.
you.
I will save my game definitely.
But I have nothing but the tunic on my back. I'll
Don't
go
worry
and
about
take care of things with Malleolus and tell Yulia the good news. Thanks again, friend. I'll never forget what you did for us.
You got it, dude. Okay, here's the problem though. If we have to reset the day, we won't have money, will we? Same person was telling me to sacrifice my life and unite. Be wary. All right. I'm doing okay. We are venturing in. I can't move. I don't know if you saw any of this. We're playing this game called... This game is called The Forgotten City. It's an ancient Roman city that we've been teleported into. I'm an archaeologist. But, like... There's something real messed up with the city. So there's something called the golden rule that nobody can break. It's the sins of the one. If one person breaks the rules, then everybody dies. But there's like all this corruption, so they're not breaking the rules. Yeah, weren't you here in the beginning? Yeah, you were here for part of it. So we've gone through some more though. We figured out. Now let's jump. Wait. How did you get the bow? So the bow is what we got at the end. I say the end. So how? Okay. Oh, that's right. Okay. So we found out accidentally that there's an assassin in the city coming to kill someone. And so there's an assassin. So this woman tells us, well, what happens is we trick the assassin into going into this temple that's about to collapse. He dies. We take his bow. And then the shifty guy, the merchant, he says, give me that bow and I'm going to turn it into a fake gold bow. And then we can steal Diana's real bow. So he tells me to go into the temple and swap the bow. I swap the bow. He stabs me in the back and doesn't let me out of the temple. He's like, no, just give me the bow. Like, you're good. I'm not letting you out. And then you find there's bees in the temple. And so then what happens is we find a way out of the temple and go through this whole underground cavern that leads us into like this whole other thing. 20 matches today just because Go Battle Day players are basically NPCs. I don't even have a Master League team. Need to hit rank 20 and haven't even bothered yet. That's what I'm like, should I just tank a bit and get some dust? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, but I'm worried I won't be able to get my elo back up. I'm only at 2100. But I guess I'm thinking, like, should we just tank? Should I do a couple of sets and just tank? I might be able to beat, I don't know. I doubt I can beat people in that level because they're gonna at least be ace rank. If they're not vets and masters who tanked for for Go Battle Day. Anyways, so we got the bow. The dust isn't worth it, that's what I'm thinking. So we stole Diana's bow and we found out that the bow is what turns things to gold. So when I'm firing this bow and these arrows and turning things to gold, it's actually Diana's bow. So that's how we got it. The fake bow is in the place. We got out though. So they're saying I can't move. Don't we have a palace key? Key to palace doors. Was this his palace though? Bounty notice. See, by order of Emperor Nero, why is Emperor Nero sending an assassin if we're not in... So, but we found out... So I can't jump, can I? I don't think I can jump now, nor do we want to. We'll zip down. Wait, can I find money each time? Yo, can I find money each time? I can. It's there every day. So we can get more money if we need to barter again. We should have ziplined here. Second, are we vampire notice on zipline? We didn't even have... We are. He gave us the zipline. Galerius gave me this zipline like the second day. I don't know why. He was like, I made this invention. I thought you would like it. So we need to go and steal that other money. Whoa. Hello? We'll take that. Sorry, statue. How do we get back over there? We have to go up a bit? Yeah, that's it. Okay. Now that we know that okay, I wanted to check that out. See, the problem is I'm too much with the side quest. We're gonna go back up there. We're gonna get that. How much was that? It was like 800 up here. We've got all day. So we've gotten a lot. We haven't gone in here at all. What's in here? You again. Legendary spammers. That's kind of like, I was like, I understand why they would do one for every league, but like the fact that you can only be in Master League, that just bothers me because Master League is so inaccessible to so many players. And again, maybe that's just me being obnoxious. 1,000. Okay, this. Look, over here. Oh, we can literally just walk up, but we don't need to jump. I was gonna jump. Trying to go down. I don't know how you could just like climb this, but it's fine. So yeah, I won't be doing Go Battle Day. I'm excited for Monday though. I'm gonna do, did I tell you this already? I'm actually thinking, well, I told you that I wanted to play with Chadot for fun on stream, but I'm thinking, ooh, more money. Honestly, I think your hands would look like they went through barbed wire. That's what I'm saying. I don't think I have my gloves with me. There you go. But I think I'm gonna run Gastrodon and Toxicroak in preparation for Bastiodon everywhere. I know on Monday, that's all we're gonna see is Basti. Oh, I wanna go this way. We haven't explored up here. Oh, and we need to pick, so we wanna go look for the Egyptian one? Okay, this looks like a... Oh no, that's definitely ancient clothing. Okay, I was like, this guy looks contemporary. What is this? Poison isn't OP like it used to be. Well, this cup is also its own thing. What is this? Oh, he's looking at me. Oh my gosh, I hate it. Why is he tied to this? Isn't that a sacrifice? It must be. But like, again, he's enshrined in gold. He looks so sad. I don't know how to help you, my friend. I'm sorry. We can zip line, but I don't want to zip line. I was hoping I'd find something down here. Oh, okay. 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 I'm an archaeologist. I know how to find caves. I know how to find caves. There's a chest. Did I miss it? Oh, there was. You're right. Oh, we need to start collecting like hella money. If we note down the gold, are they just encased in it or have they completely turned to gold? So I think, I don't know. Because when the woman was skinning them, they were like coming back to life. Like that's the skeletons that were chasing us were able to move more freely, but they were peeled, but they were like blood, but still gold. So they're definitely not dead. But also when we turn the peeled skeletons into gold, they thank us and say like, thank you for putting me out of my misery. So I can't tell if like, also I thought I just saw a chest over here. Oh, did you see that part, Nut? So we went into, the part that we were at in the beginning of this and at the end of last week, we went into the temple, like when we were trying to escape with the bow, and we found Navia, who was the one who she locked herself in there and she has gone crazy. She was skinning these guys alive. She was taking them and skinning them because she was hearing the voices, and she was like, she had these machines, or like they looked like kind of like wash basin things like that you would like wash clothes on back in the day, but she was like holding them down and like peeling the gold off of them, but there was blood everywhere, so they have some sort of human anatomy underneath the gold. We just don't know the entirety of what it is. Where are we? Yes. Oh? Hello? Can we jump on that? This game has a lot of side quests. So we walked past that one and it spoke. Oh my gosh, where are we? This looks like a prison. A bottle of wine? I thought that was going to trigger the golden rule. Prison brew. Yeah, we're just going to keep it just in case we need it. Oh my gosh, forget aqueducts. Where are we now? What is this? Oh? The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. A note from Livia? The place is called Accursed. Here, Titios offers up his innards to be torn, stretched out over 9 fields. You, Tantalus, cannot catch the drops of water, and the tree you grasp at eludes you. You, Sisyphus, attack on or pursue the stone that always returns. Ixion turns and follows after himself and flees, and the 49 Belides who dare to plot the destruction of their cousins, their husbands, fetch again with incessant labor the water they have lost. How to train your golden skeleton. That is something. I don't know what to make of that. So is this like where Livia goes? How much money do we have now? Okay, we have 3,000 again. That's good. Is this the way from... Oh, they were fighting. Maybe? This is the way from whence we came. I know. I know you speak with their tongues, but why? Why are you doing this to me? Oh my gosh, there's a ton of people up here. Imagine fighting someone and you both get clapped by gold. Couldn't be me, as Antonio would say. L. I want that. I want those arrows. Let me in. Thanks. Sorry I stood on your head. Now I'm stuck. No. No. Come on. There we go. Oh my gosh, it freaks me out every time. Okay, this looks like a way out. Also, I should have crouched before. Okay. How's the PC holding up? It seems to be doing okay. I'm not running. It's saying that my CPU is at 13%, so that feels pretty good. It seems to be holding up. I haven't had any errors or anything. Okay, we found a way up here. What is this? Thank you for all your help last night. It was very needed. It was truly appreciated. Okay. What is this? What was this? A rope. Oh, we found a plaque. We're so good at this game that we found a plaque without even looking for one. Ludo. Let's go. We didn't even have to ask about it. Ooh, a carving. Ooh. Oh, it's an ichthys. Yeah, it's a Christian symbol. It's literally... It's the Roman Christian symbol. We just had to use a family and we found the plaque. It's true. It's a Jesus fish. It is. It's a Jesus fish. We got an ichthys right here. Can I take it? I cannot take it. I can only leave it. That's cool. They were talking about the like Roman church. This door is locked. I got my Jesus fish. We are Gucci. We have a Jesus fish. So we found these Roman remains. There's another ichthys right there. Oh, okay. Stone disc. Ooh. Oh, that looks like one. The symbol of a fish carved into it. Looks like my religious nature. Yeah. Look at that statue down there. You want to play discus? So there's something to suggest. So again, if they're operating under the Roman gods of like, you know, Pluto specifically in this context, then why are there all of these like early Christian symbols? Stone carving with more. This is what we're all about here. Let's see artifacts here. Okay. There's just a handful of artifacts. We found the plaque, which we kind of like skipped because we were supposed to... I'm annoyed that I don't have a key to get out of here. Surely we need to go... Oh wait, there's a key right there. Aha. I was like, surely we need to go this way. Another one. Lots of Christians back here. So they said, I think we needed to talk to some of the people because I think some of the people here hold that religion. They mentioned who it was. Let me see if I can we still see it since we've beaten it? Oh, it's already gone. Oh, completed. The Roman plaque. Oh, it took it away. Told us who it was though, who to talk to. Like this said, talk to Georgius. This said, talk to Aurelia. So it gave us like 3 or 4 people to talk to. Steal item. We're not stealing. We're not stealing. Someone's back here then. If we can steal it. What if Centilius is Michael and Malleolus is Sean? No. Mo, are you a Doctor Who fan? Bow tinted like a thief in the night is true. Okay, so where are we now? This is where we came in. This is where we came in, isn't it? No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. That's where we came in. Okay. So we looped all the way back around. And we went, hey, we went the correct way the first time. GG's to us. I wish we knew who was back there, though. We're missing that. Okay, so that's the whole Roman bit. All right, we'll come back this way. So we've got to go take care of the... Oh, what's this? Dooley's note. I did not do it. Who is this? Have we met Dooley? I don't think we have. Have we been here? Oh, no. Is this Dooley? Aww.
Hello?
Do you prefer me calling you Mal or Archie? You can call me whatever you want. I mean, as long as you're nice. I don't care. People call me by my name because my username is a mouthful. I'm AA, amateur, archaeologist. Amateur is not my favorite name that people call me, but it is what it is. Faster match in the west over here, but it's all good. You're welcome to call me by my name. I put it on here, so it's not a secret. My first name, at least. I mean, there's a couple people here who know my last name, but I have no problem with people referring to me by my name. It's definitely easier. They use dual wielding swords. Okay, so is this...
My name's Dooley. I live here now because I got in trouble and they said they had to lock me up.
Okay, well, why are they locking him up if he...
I don't know. I don't remember things so good. I think it's just because I was looking for treasure.
Okay, noted.
Yes, but I wasn't. I was just looking.
I was gonna say, if he didn't steal, then he wouldn't.
More than once.
Dragonite versus Yveltal. They swapped into Togekiss, and I went, Mammo.
So
they left immediately.
Called me mean names. They called me a liar, Billy.
A liability? That's what I was gonna say. A liability? Yeah. Aww.
They said I have to live here now, and gave me this letter.
Aww, who is this guy?
But I'm not good with words. Do you think you could read it for me?
Aww. Letter from Sentius to Dooley. Magistrate Sentius explains Dooley was locked up to prevent him from trespassing. I am writing to you in relation to your incorrigible antisocial behavior arising from your obsession with an alleged lost treasure. While I am sympathetic to your plight and the passing of your guardian Hannibal some weeks ago, I wish to impress upon you an important message. The treasure you seek does not exist. Given your memory limitations, it seems likely you simply misremembered. Okay, it's the gaslighting for me. More importantly, since you have on several occasions been caught trespassing, including around the cisterns, which are strictly off limits to all citizens, I have reluctantly come to the conclusion that you are a liability to this community and must have your freedom limited, lest you break the golden rule. Back to GBL. Hey, I appreciate it. I'm a lost treasure. You are a lost treasure. It is my hope that this letter will assist you to remember why you are incarcerated should you experience further lapses in memory.
What does it say?
It says they caught you trespassing several times and they locked you up to stop you from breaking the rules.
My treasure! My friend Hannibal used to look after me. He said he always would. But then, he died.
Hannibal!
It was very sad.
Ow! Hannibal!
If
Hannibal!
anything ever happened to him, I had to find something very precious hidden away. He gave me this key and made me promise to keep it safe until I found the treasure. But I couldn't find it. All I remember is he said something about the cisterns.
Yeah?
But when I went up to the high one, they put me in here. Now nobody looks after me. Except my friend Galerius. And Ek, the priestess lady.
Hannibal. Hannibal. Al is Hannibal. Do you know way out of here?
To let me out of here? Really? Galerius already tried that. He said the magistrate wouldn't listen, no matter what.
My best friend, Lecter.
What about the rules? I don't want everyone to get in trouble because I was bad. Like Galerius. He's nice. I like Galerius. He made me a doll and everything. If you help make him magistrate, he can get me out of here, and I can give you the key to my treasure. Hannibal said it was in the cisterns. I can't remember what it was.
There's of course he was I love Galerius.
And very precious.
Okay, we'll work on this. Wait, I want to keep talking to you. Can I not? Okay.
Hello. Have we met before?
Find a creative way up into the... How did I already figure it out?
My friend Hannibal used to look after me.
Aww.
He said he always would.
Then he died.
He said if anything ever happened to him, I had to find something very precious hidden away. He gave me this key and made me promise to keep it safe until I found the treasure. But I couldn't find it. All I remember is he said something about the cisterns. But when I went up to the high... Now
okay, we saw
nobody
that.
looks up.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
We have to go to the cisterns, but it checked it off as us having done it. Oh, there's another statue. There's just every... Sheep. How have we never been back here to see this? Oh, things to steal? No. Can we steal this? No. Okay, we gotta go take care of the assassin real quick, I think.
Help!
We'll help you, it's fine.
Thank... I have to hide. What?
Just trust me? Okay. You're fine. Let's go deal with the assassin. And this guy, he doesn't even look like... Where does he look like he's from?
I'm looking for type.
Well, we know that when...
Thank you for your service to the Empire.
We know that when we kill him, it activates the golden rule, but when we lie, it doesn't. As we said, it seems to be some sort of physical act, not so much. We're gonna go get a front row peep at this. Very Pog-U. Right here, we're gonna watch. Rip. Also, wouldn't one have to assume that in this game that it is whatever the spirits or the god is activating? Because do we want to take his bow? Why not? Sorry for my dog. Oh, he had one denarii on him. Because no matter what time of day we go to do that, it collapses. Is he really an assassin? Isn't it more like aspiring? Because if he'd killed anyone before the golden rule would have activated. This is true. Well, that's what I can't figure out is like why he's here. And like, it's like he was sent here. Obviously, like we know that, but it's like he was...
Ah, a new face.
Never talked to him?
And
What's
welcome
up?
to a little community. My name's impossible to pronounce for most people, so you can just call me Virgil.
What is that
Here
accent?
we have you to thank for saving Julia's life.
What's your story?
Oh, it means someone thinks I'm a sinner, and that I'm going to break the golden
Why
rule.
would they think that?
Look, I haven't done anything wrong, if that's what you're thinking.
Oh, we had a choice to add him.
Somebody
Okay.
just has a problem with my...
Okay, I was gonna
preference for
say,
male company.
I feel like to 20 my best so far, I'm going 4, 4, 2, 2, 3. That's your win set so far. You had 4 and 1, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 2 and 3, and 3 and 2. I don't see no problem with
When
that.
you grow up in the north, as I did, in the city of Noviomagos,
Not sure if I
you
should
expect a
keep,
bit of
yeah,
hostility.
going to get rank 20 or to
Batavi
stop.
are not known
How
for
close are
their
you to rank
tolerance.
20?
I saw enough friends killed or driven away to know the cost of not keeping your personal affairs to yourself. So I hid who I was for, what was it, nearly 10 years? Watching what I said and where I looked. But that kind of fear eats away at you slowly.
Also,
until living isn't
Sentius
any
said that
better
you're
than the
welcome
thing
to
you
love
were
whoever
afraid
you
of.
choose here.
Needless to say, since I'm now living
He specifically said
underground,
that when we talked to
halfway
him.
across the known world with an assumed name, my openness didn't go down well among the enlightened folk of the Batavi. Nice of you to say, but not necessary. In any case, the Romans are far more accepting,
Yeah.
and among them, I get to be who I am. Or at least I thought that
Right,
was the case.
right.
It seems I
Rank
was wrong.
17. The only thing I can think of is that it's gonna, I imagine, well, I don't know, master rank would kind of, it's always a bit easier at these ranks. So I feel like I don't know. I mean, if you just wanted to grind it out, what do you need? Well, you won't get to rank 20 today, will you? You need 18 wins to get to rank 18, 19. Oh, you need 18 and 19 wins of each of those to get to those ranks, correct? Or is it just number of plays? And then to get to rank 20, you just need 5 battles. But I think you still need 20 or... So I don't know if you'll hit it unless you really actually grind out everything.
It's not just graffiti. I have quite a collection of handwritten notes too.
Then I think now is the
strange
time, if you
thing
want to
is,
do it in Master
I
League,
keep
now
my
is the time to
personal
do it.
affairs to myself. I've never really been interested in any of the men here.
Not my type.
So I'm not sure
Or
what
say
I
this.
could have done to upset this person. If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably one of those cultists.
Oh no, not the Christians.
Strange bunch. They insist there's only one God, and that he considers my
Oh
nature
no,
a
not the
sin.
Christians.
Can you believe that? If there are any of them here, they won't admit it.
I hate it too. It's not worth it to
Since they
me.
supposedly burnt down half of Rome last year and went into hiding. All I know is if these threats keep escalating, we eventually my secret admirer is going to cross a line and break the golden rule.
I think either way, I think Great League, no matter what, is just going to be Basti centered. So if you have an anti-Basti team, I think you're fine. Because Great League's just going to have Basti everywhere, unless you do remix. And then Sinnoh Cup's going to be all Basti, at least for the first couple of days, until people start playing Basti counter teams. So that drives me insane. That's like why I don't want to play Great League, because I don't want to play against Bastidon. Okay.
What? Really? I didn't expect that. But thanks. It's always a pleasure to meet someone so selfless. I'm glad you arrived when you did. I'd start by figuring out who the cultists are. Or maybe ask around among the merchants here. Someone who lives or works in the forum must have seen something. But if you find them,
the sinner,
please don't hurt or humiliate them. I suspect they're just confused. Nice to talk to you.
Oh, he was sweet. A Roman anvil. A shovel? Antonio, are you calling me one for saying that he was nice? Virgil, I know who you are and what you want. Turn away from this path before we all suffer for your sins. Okay, so we missed it earlier because I ruined it.
It's a great temple on the bluff.
I ruined it because we accidentally found the Roman tablet. When we did that, it triggered the priestess's list. There was like 4 people she told me to talk to. So those are, I'm assuming those are the presumed cultists. And so that's gone now. So I messed that up. But I'm just using my points. But I mean, I'm sure we could still figure it out. Oh, what's back here? A bath? Oh gosh. Oh, I just know. Not a guy turning into gold on the toilet. Oh no. Oh no. Always remember they're watching. They're literally watching. No. No. Theophilus had an orgy with 4 girls here and disappointed all of them equally. Roman bathhouses. The toilets were quite gross. Do I need to explain what these are? Oh, I got an achievement for looking at one of these. This is how you, there's no toilet paper. This is what you use. And they're communal, so. We're gonna leave this. Yeah, it's quite lovely. Quite lovely. I'm thankful that that's there. Is this the one that's talking to me? Is this the one that's talking to me? Salve, friend. All right.
Salve again, friend. I went and did as you asked, and it worked.
Great.
How is it possible that you've just arrived here and you already know
Do we tell him?
and exactly what's about to happen to them?
Do we tell him? We could say you never believed me if I told you. Or we could tell him. He's not going to remember one if we have to restart the day again. Tell him, okay.
You're toying with me, right? Wait, you're not kidding, are you? That's the only way you could have known. You're a bit like... Oh, what was his name?
Hannibal?
Sisyphus.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the one. Old King Sisyphus.
Oh. How?
Sisyphus was a Greek king a long time ago.
Okay.
For daring to think he could outsmart the gods, he was given a terrible punishment. He was forced to push a great boulder up to the top of a hill. Only, just as it reached the top, it would roll all the way back down to the bottom.
Oh, this is an
forcing
insult.
him to start over and over and over again for all eternity. Just like you. Actually, now that I think about it, there are a bunch of old stories about the gods punishing people by making them do the same futile task over and over. Tantalus was made to grasp at fruit on a tree he could never quite reach. the Bellides had to keep fetching water in a sieve. Oh, and Ixion was strapped to a wheel going round and round forever. But on the bright side, at least you're not stuck in the underworld like they all were.
Lie or tell the truth? Or just tell him to keep talking. I see no point in lying. Yeah, I see no point in lying.
I don't know which god you managed to upset to get yourself into this position, friend, but you seem all right to me. So, I'll tell you what. I'll keep doing whatever I can to help you. And you just focus on finding a way to break the cycle you're in.
You're a good man.
That's kind of you to say. Now, I'm going to keep your secret. Although, it's not as if I'll remember this next time we talk anyway, right? Oh, and if our conversations ever start to annoy you, just tell me you're busy. I know when I'm not wanted. May fortune smile on you, friend.
Alright, we're supposed to talk to him though.
Salve again, my Sisyphean friend.
Oh no, not the insult.
What's on your mind? I've bounced the idea around once or twice, mainly as a way of getting Dooley set free. God knows Sentius is never gonna do it. But from what I hear, Malleolus has the election stitched up. Nobody's gonna take him on and win. And maybe that's not such a bad thing. I mean, he talks a lot about freedom, so I'm hoping if he's elected, he'll release Dooley from his cell. And that's good enough for me. And how could you... Oh, wait. You've seen it in another time loop, haven't you? Well, in that case, we need to find a way to make sure
I'm so glad that he
Malleolus
just
loses.
believes me.
Better yet, get him to withdraw altogether. If you can do that, and Sentius is the only candidate left, I'll run against him. Deal?
Okay.
All right, friend. Hope you find a way to break that cycle you're in.
Alright, so now we've got to figure out how to get Malleolus to stop. I need more evidence linking Malleolus to Quintius, so surely we have to figure that out. Also, where did Grunty McGrunterson go? I got some... She will guide you? Who? She? Yulia?
Oh, it's you. Was that... All right.
What's up here? Oh, another one. Another one. Just another one. So we need to get to the cistern. That's what we need to get to, right? What's up here?
I hope you're coping.
Let's talk to Rufius.
Name's Rufius. Better watch your step.
Will he give us anything? No.
Whatever.
Okay. Rufius, we like you, but you don't have to be a jerk. Oh, 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 oh. Cistern? Cistern, anyone? We're gonna go look at that in just a second. What's that? Oh my. Okay, we'll go back. Look at us, we got 46 arrows. So can I reach that? Sure. How am I gonna reach that? Surely I can't. How am I supposed to reach that? What else? You think I could hit this? Nope. Okay, we're missing a step here. Because we can clearly, like, hit these. That's fine. And jump up on them. But how do we get to that one? Oh, look, just another step. Ah! Caught myself on fire! Oopsie. We run and jump? No. Oh? Okay, so we can get to right here. How do we get... I don't think this is right. No, I don't think this is right. No. You were just there. Any thoughts? How we would get up to that? Like, it's like there's a step missing. 'Cause I can't reach that. Surely not, right? No. They're more like steps. What are we missing? I have another item. My flashlight. I don't think that's it. I don't know what I could use. I wonder if that's just for getting down and not for getting up. I don't know how you can get up there. Okay, look, for real, for real. It's this statue that talks to us. This, like, warrior-looking statue. Oh, look. Pushing the boulder up a hill. Underworld Explorer achievement unlocked. Where are we? Over here. Oh, hello. Oh, Roman architecture. I love that. Okay, another side quest. Locked. Not happening. Okay. All right. Who are you? Oh, it's Octavia again. I really haven't talked to her aside
What
from
you
this.
did was extraordinary, and I'll never forget it. I'm thankful that you're here. Can I help you with something? Here, in this place, the magistrate has me earning my keep by cleaning and pruning the gardens. It's not quite how I expected my life to go. I used to live in a lovely villa on the banks of the Tiber. I was even betrothed to a handsome young man from a prominent family. But long hours of menial labor for the good of the community has its own charms too, I suppose. Oh, much the same way as many of the others. When the fires came to Rome 7 months ago, my family and I fled for the Tiber, hoping to escape on a barge. We were among the fortunate ones with enough coins for passage, but unfortunately, there were a lot of desperate people, and they boarded before we could depart. A scuffle broke out, and I was pushed overboard. The last thing I remember was the water, rising up to hit my cheekbone. I woke up by the river, near that shrine, and stumbled across this place.
Okay, here's the other time loop thing I don't get. Okay, so all these people in theory died during ancient Rome and they were sent to the underworld. Okay, fine. Why did that's fine if I encountered the same, like, deity. Why was I sent to ancient Rome? Ancient Rome purgatory. That's what I can figure out.
Oh, that's all right. I'm sure it's all part of God's plan for
Oh,
me.
she's one of the...
Oh, yes, of course. A slip of the tongue.
One true religion.
If you like.
So you're a Christian.
Please keep that to yourself. I know you're not from around here, but things are very difficult for us right now. There was a terrible fire in Rome last year, and our emperor decided to make us his scapegoats. There were executions. It was horrible. Oh, thank you. You have no idea how much I appreciate that.
Okay, so we found one of the Christians.
I'm afraid not. Although, I did once hear someone gossiping down at Aurelia's tavern about a possible way out. I don't put a lot of stock in such rumors, but if you're desperate and wealthy, if that doesn't work, then I suppose we're all stuck here until the gods decide our fate.
I think it is definitely a scam.
Oh, I see. Well, that doesn't surprise me. I'm sorry.
Things difficult for Christians? Never. I mean,
make that mistake again.
A lot of Christians were killed in different times, but also, does anybody get a pass? Nobody. I mean, nobody is a pass, but they're the Roman Empire. I mean, they did not like the Christians, that's for sure.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. I think about those words a lot. I'd like to think that if we all love our neighbors as ourselves and do to them as we'd have them do to us, then we'll all be fine. But on the other hand, I was always taught the intent of man's heart is evil from his youth.
Okay, that does sound Christian.
All of us are born with a tendency towards sin, and that's where I get stuck. Is it true?
I was gonna say, so if there's all of these like Christians here,
you don't think that's a little naive? I suppose you've never seen what I've seen.
Do go on.
Innocent men and women torn apart in arenas while
I was gonna
thousands
say
of Romans
they
look
were.
on and cheer.
Fair point.
If that's true, then sooner or later, things are going to end badly for all of us down here. Unless, of course, there's some kind of
So, but also the transition of like Christianity in like the early like, especially like during the Roman age, was like a lot of their like beatitudes and stuff shifted to more. So like I think the golden rule is poppycock down here, obviously, but the only time we've ever seen the golden rule activate is when we do an act, not a thought. So like lying or like the intent of things don't seem to matter. But when we kill someone, or when we stole that medicine or all those different things, that's when the golden rule activates. But like the Christians, they tie very much to like the intent of things and like the thoughts of things. Like it's not just about actions, it's about intent. So you would think that they'd all be challenging their place here, because they would recognize, like they would suggest that like, no, it's the intent of things, not so much the action, like, or the intent can influence it. So you'd think that they'd be more questioning what's going on. Aristotle did say that you can learn how to be a good person, which is true. Kids start out with understanding of consequences, so gravitate towards sin is only true if you categorize sin as anything with negative outcomes. That is true. Because plenty of people do bad things and are rewarded for them. Sooner or later, things are going to end badly for all of us. I'm going to say fair enough. Okay.
Ah, that's a shame. Another time.
She is kind of nice, though. Also, remember that lady just, like, locked up downstairs? Puff, puff. Literally. Literally. They can do... So, is he golden? He's not looking at us, though. For him to be here, though, when we just talked to him about that. I mean, I'm sure that he's always here, but okay. Is this the palace? Oh, we just went the back way up to the palace. Larry's talked about him pushing that rock. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So, like, are these actually, like, gods? Or, like, heroes of... So we went the back way up to the temple is what we did. I realize what we did now. However... I can't figure out how to get up there. I guess that makes sense that Octavia was here. I was like, how did she get all the way over here? But I guess we're on that side of the map. So, there's something over here that we need a key to. Is there a key on the door? Like I did last time where I was like, oh, I wonder where the key is. No, no key. So there's no key. At least that we can find. Okay, that's the boundaries of the world. That's fine. Of Former time repeaters. You're looking at me, that's fine. I can't figure out how to get up here. Do we need to look into how to get up here? Because I feel like that's what we need to do. Also, the wind blowing. Thank you, Nut. For you. I don't know if people are getting bored of the story. I'm truly fascinated and I'm fully invested, so I apologize. Okay, I don't know. Who are you?
I hope you're coping.
Oh, you're Yulia. That's fine. Oh my, we missed this. What? What? Oh, I'm locking myself in. Don't try to follow me. Oh no, she's still killing people in here. They're trying to break out. Can I go in? Can I go in? Oh, hello? Thank you. I feel like we need to go up here, but I don't know how to get up here. We can jump on this, whether intentionally or not. We can jump on this shrub. I know they're already gold. They're all gold. Yeah, so these are all gold, but I can't reach. This is the lowest one, and I can't reach it. I turned all these to gold. Oh, I must have missed this piece. Will it turn the whole thing? I missed this piece. Check his Unite chat. Oh no. Okay, I'll look real quick. What happened? Oh no. Oh, so it's what you guys encountered yesterday. So look left. What else am I missing? I hit all these. That's what. So like I got this one, and then I got this one, and then I got this one, and then I got this one, and I missed this piece, but I just got this piece. But what other thing can I hit with? Like these are all gold, but I can't reach this. Is that the actual person that you guys were playing? You're thinking there's something else though, Edry? Is that what I'm missing? I can go on this ledge. There's a different person. Oh, okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Oh, I can inspect this? Is there a way to climb top? No. Yeah. LOL. Big rip. So I don't know if maybe it's just the way to get down and not the way to get up. Like maybe, I mean, it's open, I think. So it feels like that looks open to me, doesn't it? Maybe we're missing something. Okay, so we need to get into the cistern, right? The cistern. Also, we need to look for the Egyptian plaques. We need to talk to Ariella. Where is Ariella? She is down. Is she the one down in the? Is she the one who flirts with me and then gets mad when I flirt back?
Salve.
It's her, right? Excuse me, Yulia. Excuse me. Also, why are you two just like following each other everywhere? We'll go see.
Fortune's smile on you, sister.
I like him. Also, what's gonna happen when we escape with people? Ulpius. Can I get like more of your story?
Shalom.
Oh, he's Hebrew. I didn't realize that.
You mean where am I from and all that? Judea.
Yeah.
Originally.
Yeah, the Shalom gave it away.
When I was a child, I moved to Rome with my family, Romanized my name, and spent most of my life in the Jewish district of Trans-Tiberim, across the Tiber.
A little
from the main city.
Habiru.
That's where I was when the fires broke out.
wonder if he's one of the
Everyone was
Christians.
running toward the river, and I, listening to my inner contrarian, ran the other way. Every road leading out of Rome was in chaos, full of people with all their belongings in carts and brigands preying on them. Several hours down the Appian Way, I saw another Jewish family being attacked by 3 opportunists. So I picked up a branch from the side of the road and went to defend them. I can only assume they got the better of me, because the next thing I knew, I was waking up in a forest, by a river not far from here, with no memory of how I got there. It's strange though, because I still had my purse on me. Why would a robber knock me unconscious and throw me in a river, but not take my coins? A lot of good it did me, and that family. I sometimes wonder what happened to them. I don't. But even if I did, I'm not going anywhere. I have unfinished business.
Not him about to commit murder.
Well, neither of us have a couple of hours to stand around talking about theology, law, and collective punishment, so I guess you're looking for a pithy summary? You remind me of an old story from my people about Hillel the Elder. He was approached by a Gentile and asked to explain the entire Torah while he stood on one foot. Obliging, he replied, "What is hateful to you, do not do to another. That is the whole Torah. The rest
is commentary. That is
Go
funny.
and learn." Of course, what I want to know is, what kind of a god sees a young woman abducted and does nothing about it? Not my god. That's for sure. Thanks.
Good question, I guess.
I just wish there was a way to find out. Sentius, I suppose.
Oh
I'll have to
wait.
be insane
Oh
to
wait.
vote for Malleolus
Wait.
after
Since
what he
he's
did to me.
alive, you think that'll change the
All right,
vote?
friend. Thanks for the chat.
He's actually a Sentius vote. I don't think it's enough to win. Can I come in? Can I go in, please? Please let me in. Please? Please? Why can't I kick you? Like, what do you think is in this room? There's a chest in there. Do you see it? There's got to be a way in that room. That feels like it's significant at some point. Let's go talk to... You will? Okay.
Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold braying.
What?
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron?
All right, let's go tell her that we know that we're...
What? They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
This again. You're in a world of your own, aren't you?
Why can't I talk to them? There's stairs here? Did we know this? Ooh,
You stay
beer.
away from my money.
She mad at me? I'm just vibing. I'm just vibing. It's all good. It's all good.
Oh, do us all a favour and drink hemlock cap at murder.
I'm just vibing. I'm just vibing.
Oh, do us all a favour and drink
Okay.
hemlock
Okay.
cap at murder.
Okay. I was just vibing.
Whatever's in that great temple up there on the bluff, I bet it's worth a fortune.
You suck. Okay, so where do we go? I feel a dice tower. Oh, we already saw that. The office? Oh, yeah. Disappointed them all equally. We're not taking anybody's money. We're not taking anybody's money. Gladiator shield.
The 49
Pretty sure we're going to figure out how to counter the meta.
Again,
Yeah.
with incessant labor. The
I talked to
Lord,
her?
just as the ocean
about the
accepts
dog.
the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls. But it does not notice the crowds that come. Say it. Speak its name.
Antonio, I feel like the only way to counter the meta is to
When it is
also
true, I was right.
Jungle invade.
I thought I saw it, but when the rest of them could not, I kept thinking I must have gone insane. I had to tell myself it was true over and over again, until I wasn't sure if I was deceiving myself. I must apologize if my words seem cryptic. I'd found comfort in reciting the Metamorphoses by our great poet Ovid. He gives such an
We've already heard this.
And now we share a secret.
Okay. So can I not talk to her because I went up into her
Beautiful.
house? Oh, now she's talking to me.
Oh, do us all a favour and drink hemlock, Caput Murder.
I didn't do anything. I might as well go back up there and take your money.
Whatever's in that great temple up there on the bluff, I bet it's worth.
So I'm stuck. Oh, we have not been here. We need a flashlight. Where's my flashlight? There we go. Is this the place that we'd already been to or no? Oh my gosh. Is this a ladder? Oh no, it's not. Okay. More wine. Thank you. I feel like we're finding these things without... Oh, where are we? Oh, we're near the flower. I still haven't figured out how to get the flower. I feel like we're finding ways to get stuff without actually getting them. Can we shoot that? No. We haven't figured out how to get up and get this flower. Is there anything underwater? What's that? Oh, it's moss. Is there moss over here? I don't think there is. Moss? Mossy moss, moss, moss? No, I know you're looking. Oh, that's a fruit. Can I have that? Can I have that? How do you think we get that? Look, he's like literally reaching for this apple. Can I have it? Hello? Maybe not? It's the apple just out of his reach, but it's out of my reach. Oh, we found another. Oh, what's this? Another bottle of wine. What are we doing with all this wine? Can I drink it? I'm freaking rich, y'all. Can we do something with the wine? We have like 4 bottles of wine now. 3. They keep saying possibly the last bottle of wine in the city, but we have 3 of them. Ooh. Oh no, it's nothing. Also, these are statues of people being punished by the gods. I think you're right. I think... like, he's never gonna get that apple. He does move, but... what about this one? Was she stealing something? Is this like the item that she was... and they said go to the priestess again. Because the statues are alive, he has to look at it forever. Right. How do I get to the flower? Will you tell me how to get to the flower? I genuinely want to know. Also, we have to talk to... ooh, that made me scared. Can we go on that path down there? How do we get there? Not this way. Oh, this way. Hello? There's just cabbages here. There's a goose! Talk to the goose. Honk? 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 Honk you. Moths to the right, I see. The eggs. What do I hit? This? Didn't really work. Oh, I should have hit the eggs. I should have hit the eggs. I know. I see it. I see it. It's okay. Can we can get them on the next go round. Goose eggs? Yeah, we're gonna need those golden eggs for something. Okay, we have to remember that. Dang, that's a bummer that I picked those up. So what is your punishment? What are you pointing at? Is that my boy? Is that the Greek or is that him? No. Is this a dead end? Look at that. How do we get down there? My cabbages. My cabbages. Alright, do we want to just trigger and reset the day? Because we can, very easily. It is, but what do I do? You help me not. We haven't been in here either. Were they stealing? Good luck, Antonio. Lucretia. Herbrack. Should we steal somebody's money so we can reset the day? I'm fine with doing that. I really wonder what the golden eggs would do. Examine the chest in the key to the chest in the Shrine of Apollo. Oh, never mind. We Gucci. We gotta get golden goose egg some other time. This is what we need. Also, let's just do a little sweep real quick of everything else. Also, how come it's not stealing to take the key? Ooh, no, from Kabash. A dream diary from Kabash in which he describes his recurring dreams about a stranger, Kerti. I told Lucretia about the dreams I've been having, and she said it might help her divine their meaning if I wrote them down. It happened again last night. The man by the river was there, as always, his face shrouded in a shadow from the particular ram headdress. Once again, he introduced himself as Kerti and told me he'd dragged me from the river. He seemed to smirk as he said his name, as if it meant something I could not understand. Indeed, the name rings a bell, but I cannot for the life of me remember where I heard it. I do not know. Kerti was the name of... Yes, that's what I think. Is this Agartha? This is... No. No, we have no idea what's happening. But no, we are... Yeah, so I figured that this is the Charon thing. We're trying to... We figured out... No, we figured out we're in the underworld. Somehow. And we're trying to, like, trick the Roman... I think we're gonna fight Pluto? Is that what's gonna happen? We're gonna fight God? Or a god? Seemed to smirk as he said, as if meant something I could not understand. Indeed, the name rings a bell, but I cannot for the life of me remember where I heard it from. Do not think I will sleep soundly again. Okay. Ooh. This does look Egyptian. It looks very poorly Egyptian, but Egyptian nonetheless. We are investigating Underground City. That's right. We're investigating, kind of looting people's house a little bit. It's Fry Dog. Oh, they're like all, Noel, did you see any of the stream last week? Because are you a Doctor Who fan? Because I will show you. We can't go in there. I will show you something terrifying. We've got to find Kabash. I don't know if we've met them yet. Because that's the Weeping Angel thing. I saw from the 9th to the 11th. So you know what the Weeping Angels are, correct? These statues move and they look at you. That dog statue named Seymour, a Futurama reference, that one is above me. Oh, another one. A phallic charm thought by the Romans to have divine protective properties. Why do I feel like they only thought this applied to the men? Let's go. So we love that. We're so glad that that's here. Thank you. We got a chest. We're not gonna steal. Ain't no way. You know what? The Romans, they had their kinks. That's what we'll say. Nothing there. Okay. All right, I think we can leave now. We found that key though. That's helpful because we didn't have that before. I'm not stealing from Galerius. What time of day it is? It's getting close to the end of the day. So we can go. What was a dog statue? It was the Egyptian statue that was like kind of shaped like a sphinx. Isn't there the one god whose thing was so big and made him weak? A Greek god or a Roman god?
Be careful who you trust.
Thank you, Yulia. I think Yulia... Oh, gosh. You didn't click it. Oh, okay. I'll go back to it. What was the key that we got? We just got a key. What was it for? I thought it was for up here. Key. We just got a key to the secret shrine. Oh, where's the secret shrine? We will go back though. I'd say we need to just trigger to the chest in the shrine of Apollo. Oh. We also have a wooden bow. Key to the secret shrine, Roman plaque. We got the Roman plaque. We got some wine. We got a lunar pendant for some reason. This is the temple, right? We have to go to the cistern. We have not, I don't even know where the cistern is. I'm doing a really bad job. I apologize. What's over here? We went this way. Did we? Yeah. We found the Roman bathhouse for anybody interested. With the mechanisms by which you clean yourself in the Roman era. Also, there's a golden statue. Feels bad. Is this? I know, but I don't know where to go. I am truly perplexed. We killed the assassin. Well, he's not an assassin. He's an armed stranger. Yes, the public bathhouse. So what happens if we go in here? Can we go in here by ourselves? We can. For better or worse. Yes, the sponge on a stick toilet paper. Maybe there's no point in being in here. Oh, those stairs. What happens if we go? This is where we arrive. No. There's a gold statue here. Oh. Is it for real looking at me? It is. That's creepy. We see the mosaic, so I can't believe they said they had an orgy with 4 girls and satisfied none of them. That was very good. That's been in a couple places. It says so-and-so. Theophilus, was that his name? Theophilus had an orgy with 4 women and satisfied none of them. Hello? Rope? Why is there rope here? I'm now very confused. And I'm very stuck. We accidentally found the Roman plaque. No. BDSP rope is what you're saying. BDSP. Roman or Greek? I like the Greeks. The Romans were aggressive. I like Greek. We were talking about that a little bit earlier. I like Greek philosophy a lot. I very much enjoy reading Greek philosophy. Who has the best torture, Roman or Greeks? Oh, yeesh.
Hello?
Dooley. Hi.
Hello.
We found Dooley.
Have we met before?
I wonder what's wrong with him that he's...
You mean...
What do we think about him?
Treasure? Bye-bye.
He really doesn't have much info for me. He has like memory loss for some reason. So it's almost the end of the day. I have solved nothing. They're all gonna gather here soon. Did we not get... I know, but you're not helping me. Go back up here and get this gold. Is there gold up here still? Did we already get it today? Yeah, I thought I already got it here. Did the gold fade? Did it fade over time? That's okay. Oh, what's that? Ulpius loved Scintilla, corrected to Ulpius killed Scintilla. Well, we found Scintilla. She's being held captive by her father, who we have not confronted. Maybe we should do that. Sorry, there's a lot of back and forth for me here. I apologize. Murder evidence. Yes, I'm in. How did we get below? There's a path underneath here. Sherlock Holmes indeed. There was a path underneath. I want to figure out how to get to that. Like, there's a path that runs underneath this. See? No, not there. But under, it's literally under here. I don't know how to get to it. Oh, not him looking at me. Ugh. Ugh. Let's talk to him. We haven't talked to him. Okay, we need to get some info.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I? We have? Wait, if I understand correctly, someone is about to break the golden rule.
Forcing me to create a portal in time.
Create a portal in time to bring you here? I must have entrusted you with figuring out who the culprit is. Only, I assume...
I don't trust you.
You had to... Is that about right? Ah, look, it's unfortunate. But now, I assume you sought me out again.
Okay. We need to know... You literally have your daughter. I'd like you to release Julie.
Julius? Releasing him is out of the question, I'm afraid. That man is a liability we simply cannot afford. Perhaps you're not aware he was caught multiple times, sneaking around in places he should not have been. Look, I can see where you're going with this. You think me cruel. I assure you that is not the case. You may not be aware of this, but it was not so long ago, during the Republic, the law of the 12 Tables would have required that he be killed as soon as he was born, owing to his deformities.
Oh, we're going there,
Here,
are
see
we?
to it that he has food, water, and shelter, and most importantly, he is able to continue living. A privilege that would be taken away from all of us, were he to be released and commit the crime of trespass. The man has no self-discipline, poor comprehension of what is going on around him, and is an incorrigible rule breaker. I will not jeopardize the lives of my people so that one man can go free. Now, was there something else? Ask them. Good. Now, was...
I thought...
Thank you.
Was it not Scintilla said that he's... Or are we forgetting someone? I guess we could talk to her sister. What happened if we talk to her sister and say we know where your sister is?
Ugh, I wish Horatius would stop letting barbarians in here.
Oh my gosh, she's
What
the
do
worst.
you want? I trust you can see your...
Did we triggered that, did we not? I'm very lost. I say we go steal something. We could just kill someone. We could just kill someone and restart the day. Where's the Greek guy? I haven't seen him.
Salve.
Where are you going? Where are you going? Why are you running? Why are you running?
Lovely to see you again. Can I help you with something? Ah, that's a shame.
Okay, never mind then. So we talked to this gentleman who's being harassed for being gay by the Christians, presumably. We are... Oh. Steal? I keep hitting that. I'm sorry. I keep hitting the escape button. I don't mean to. Look at this golden bed. This is the Greek guy. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
Oh, shiny.
Oh my. What is she doing?
You took care of him?
Guess we've never talked to her after this.
An accident? So, it's over? Oh God, it's such a relief. I really thought we were all going to die. I do have a question though. That shrine...
Oh, hold on, I gotta pause this real quick. Sorry y'all, my apologies. Sorry. I say no.
Really? Then how? Oh, I see. I should probably keep my big mouth shut then. Sorry. I promise, nobody else will ever know what you did. But I know. That was really clever. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. Oh, speaking of which, welcome. I'm Fabia. Sorry I was a bit frantic before. Need anything?
Virgil. That's a good question.
Terrible shame, that is. Maybe this will help. Late last night, I was cleaning my oven when I heard some noises outside. The forum's usually dead quiet at that hour, so I came out to see what was going on. To be honest, I thought maybe poor old Dooley had got out of his cell and was snooping around again. So I popped my head out and saw someone in front of Virgil's shop. I couldn't tell who, it was too dark. I called out to them, but they just turned and ran off without a word.
Okay.
All I remember is they ran past a lit torch, and the light glinted off something metallic. Armour, I think. So I suppose it could only be one of three people. Horatius, Domitius, or Rufius. I hope that
Oh no,
helps.
why do I feel like it's Rufius?
Oh, there's not much to tell. I mostly just bake bread and try to help out where I can. I suppose it all started about 8 months ago. I was living in Rome with my family when I got sick. Terrible timing. My pa had just arranged a husband for me, a fisherman's son. I was about to meet him for the first time when I came down with an awful fever. I spent the next week in bed. Pa paid priests to make offerings to Asclepius, a white rooster, then a goat. But nothing worked. In the end, they decided I'd do better outside the city. Clean air in the countryside would do me good, they said. But after about a day in a carriage on the Appian Way, I was getting worse, not better. I remember closing my eyes for a bit, and I guess I must have fell asleep, because when I opened them again, I was in a forest by a river. I suppose the driver took off with his fee and left me for dead. Can't say I blame him. I wouldn't have wanted to catch what I had either. Anyway, I went searching for help, stumbled across the trapdoor temple, and here I am. It's nice of you to say, but you should save your sympathy. Lots
I
of
love how
people
anytime
here
you
need
tell
it
any of
more
them,
than
like,
I
oh, I'm
do.
sorry, or like, I appreciate you saying that, they're like, why would you do that?
Oh, I try not to worry about it. I mean, if people are nice to each other, we won't have anything to worry about, will we? Thanks. And I like your teeth. They're so white. And your clothes. Oh, I bet my friend Georgius would like to get a look at you. And I'm sure he'd love to chatter about the golden rule with you too. He'll be just across the forum in his shop. All right. Thanks again for taking care of our problem. I won't forget it.
Until I reset the day and you do forget it. Maybe they view sorry as an admission of guilt. That is possible. I know in like some cultures, like I've visited some other countries where yeah, like you don't need to like, what does it say?
Salve.
Secundus and Cythera were together until the end. Oh. It is almost the end of the day. We all go. I guess all the men are on their way to cast their votes. Probably is probably what's happening. Because as a reminder, women can't vote here. It is ancient Rome, so it's here. Oh, that's the place where I almost died. He listens with their ears. Hello, Georgius. Ah, yes, sexism.
Greetings. I'm Georgius.
We like Georgius.
My friend, your words intrigue me more.
I don't want to be rude to him. He was nice to me.
Ask me what you will.
Just like here for legal reasons, you can't say sorry after a traffic collision or if you're being sued or something. Yeah, honestly, it might be like that. Do you know where I might find a Greek plaque?
In a city full of Romans, you are asking me because I am Greek. Let me tell you something about Greeks and Romans. My name is Georgios, yes, but the Romans, they do not care. They hear me say Georgios and they think, ah, he must mean Georgius. Good Roman name. They do this all the time. They see us worshipping Zeus, they copy us, but call him Jupiter.
Kind of true. Based.
They take Hades and call him Pluto.
Based.
Persephone, Proserpina.
Yeah, it's kind of based.
I am flattered that they copy our ideas, but why must they change the names? Do they want credit for making it all up?
The Romans were the original Americans. Send tweet.
At first, I pull my hair out. After a while, I give up, and I become Georgius the Roman. I accept the world is Roman now. Plus, I have no hair left to pull. But my point is this. If you want to know who stole an old Greek name, look no further than the sticky-fingered Romans. The plaque you seek was pilfered from a collection of old Greek relics by none other than Dully.
Oh no.
He cannot help it. Like a typical Roman, he likes shiny things, especially those that once belonged to my people. And besides, it makes him happy. So I say...
Was the beef really this deep?
I believe he still has it with him, in his cell, just opposite the Temple of Demeter.
Okay.
I hope that our paths cross again soon, my friend.
Thank you, my friend. Let's go ask Dooley if he has a plaque. Is Dooley playing dumb? Surely not.
Hello? Hello? Have we...
Is that his treasure? Just the Greek plaque?
Do you like it?
Oh, he just has it.
It's shiny, innit? It makes me happy just looking at it. But if I
Can I give him some wine or something good?
I wouldn't have it anymore, and I'd be sad.
Hold on. Okay. Oh, I clicked away. Sorry. Okay. I need it for something really important.
It's mine, and I really like it.
Oh, he makes me feel
bad. I want to keep it. Well, if you get me out of here, then I wouldn't need it anymore because I'd already be happy. Then you could have it, and you'd be happy too. Like Galerius? He's nice.
So I've got to make
I like
Galerius
Galerius.
become the magistrate
made me
so
a
that
dog
I can do
and
this.
everything. Yeah, Galerius will let me out. Then you can have my plaque and everyone
Okay.
will be happy. Bye-bye.
Well, that's unfortunate. Are they all here yet? Oh, they are. They're here. Vacuum Night will be very toxic. So it's interesting that Ulpius is here. I mean, it's nice. What's over here? It's just a back alley. Okay.
Citizens, we have a quorate body
A
of
quora.
voters
Anybody know anything about voting in elections and stuff? A quora means that you have enough people to vote.
Sextus Sentius Imperiosus and Marcus Malleolus Gurgius.
Imperiosus.
As agreed, we shall dispense with ballots and candidates will abstain from voting. Let's make this quick. As I say your name, call your vote.
You get to witness the vote.
Start with you, Horatius.
Sentius, of course.
Georgius.
Malleolus.
Dacius.
Malleolus.
Galerius.
I abstain. I'm just here to observe.
Virgil.
Malleolus.
Ulpius.
Sentius.
Rufius.
Malleolus.
Oh, he's gonna win. Okay.
And finally, Domitius.
Malleolus.
Okay.
Who
So it's
else?
only like 2 votes that he gets.
Citizens, you have made your decision. Your new magistrate
myth of the
is
golden
Marcus
rule.
Malleolus Gurgies.
Hail, Magistrate Malleolus. I said, hail, Magistrate Malleolus.
This is speech.
That's more like it.
Thank you.
I don't want to take it.
Thank you.
I guess I do take it.
I am delighted and deeply honored.
I'm just here
to have
vibing and
been
there's no
elected
one's worried.
your magistrate. And now, I make this solemn promise to you, good citizens. Under my leadership, you will finally enjoy the freedom you deserve. No more shall you walk on eggshells, fearing simply to live and breathe, because the tyrant Sentius told you it was forbidden. For my first act as magistrate, I hereby announce a day of celebration to mark the end of an era. The myth of the Golden Rule is no more.
The Golden Rule is real, you idiot.
For his attempt to deceive us all, Sentius is hereby found guilty of treason against the Empire.
What? I have
Melonhead, we used to respect you.
This is madness.
His sentence: to fight for his life in gladiatorial combat against Domitius.
Yeah,
Here
Malleolus
and
is terrible.
now for your entertainment.
You have no idea what you're doing.
Yeah.
You're going to get us all killed.
I think they're both bad
I
guys.
exercise my right as a Vestal priestess to pardon him. I will not allow you to do this.
You're showing your true colors now, priestess. Your corruption sickens me. Domitius, ignore her. Proceed.
Your sentence is to meet these hands.
You'll doom us all.
Lies! It is time the Golden Rule was exposed for what it is, a children's fable, exploited by a treacherous leader to instill fear in all of us.
This is why he's in his gladiator gear. They've been planning this all along.
Shut up, all of you. The magistrate has spoken. I'm going to enjoy killing you, old man.
And there it goes.
Many shall suffer.
Later, dweebs.
For the sins of the one.
Later, dweebs. So him saying, I'm going to enjoy killing you, activates it. All right, bro, get over here. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. All right. Okay. Well, I don't want to stop, but it has been 4 hours, and once again, I did not mean to go that long. It's okay, and we're at a stopping point. So I think I'm going to stop us here so that we can wrap up. we have definitely gotten some progress going. Let's save the game. Saving. And we'll pick up next week with the, trying to figure out what's next. We've got to get the other plaques. We've got to, what else do we need to do? We got to get the other plaques. We got to solve the game. I thought we were going to beat it today, actually, so I'm wrong. So we're stretching out the content, but that's okay. I have full intent to play this game all month long, so it's no problem at all. Let's see. All right, we're going to raid Streaming Pal. It's playing Stardew, so it's definitely a different vibe, but we'll send the raid over there. I know there's only a few people here today, which is A-okay. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Nut, are you invested in the story the way that I am? I'm invested in this story. I know Edri's invested in the story. Like, I hate stopping. I'm only stopping because I have other obligations in my life that I need to do, but it's good. It's good. So we will send the raid over. I want to know what happens next. We'll be back. Okay, so next Saturday, keep an eye out on Twitter, Discord, if you're not on either of those, because my friend did invite me to their child's birthday party next Saturday. So maybe we'll do a late stream on Saturday instead of an early stream, because Sunday is community day. So I won't be able to stream on Sunday. So we're going to figure that out. I'll keep you guys updated on that, though. But we'll be back Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We've got some Pokemon Go content coming back, and I think we're going to be doing a new Archeolock in Brilliant Diamond. So I think that's going to happen. I'm going to decipher for a few more days. So this is my raid message. If you all want to hop on over and go hang out in some chill Stardew Valley vibes, it's all good over there. So thank you guys for hanging out, and I will see you all on Tuesday. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye, guys.